Good afternoon, folks. I'm Baroque, and welcome back to Avowed. With most of the side quests cleared around the Emerald Stair, we continue on with the main quest, heading to those old burial grounds around Naku Tedek. Without further ado, let's get stuck in. Hope you're all doing well today. Well done getting through. Get yourselves a warm beverage and come join me. I think we had a few conversations to have with our companions, and I thought we'd crack on. Because I can teleport to a party camp and then choose to return to where I last was. That should pop me straight back there. I think we've done about as much upgrading as we can at the moment. GR2. Oh no, Kai as well.
I still can't believe it. Dorso was betraying her brothers-in-arms, all in the name of saving Emerald Stair. I don't know what awaits her, but I can't think of much worse than losing home.
Aye. Surprising coming from you. Aren't you all for giving people the benefit of the doubt?
Well, yeah. But there are some lines you don't cross. Turning on your own people is one of them.
Every hard and fast rule has some exceptions.
I'd hope this one doesn't. But you're right. More often than not. Just please be careful.
Hey, what's this about?
I saw this in Rauatai's campaign in the Deadfire. You start out with purpose. You're fighting alongside your brothers and sisters, battling pirates and slavers, bringing civilization to a lawless, divided land. But then, you're breaking up villages, turning tribes against their rivals. It gets messy, fast.
I get it. No, I'll let my duties compromise me.
Easier said than done.
It's true.
Empires are hungry, Envoy, and they devour their own, too. Don't let your allegiances turn you into something you can't live with.
Oh, I've already done plenty that the Empire would not approve of.
I'll be here if you need me.
Here's Kai. Got it?
I can't believe it. Ranger Dorso, a traitor to Fior Messiverno. At least she isn't our problem anymore. My people let nature judge the turncoats. Always have.
Oh, the exile worked pretty well. No idea we judge people with lengthy trials and public execution.
Our way is quicker for everyone involved, and no one has to dirty their hands.
There's always the risk of someone coming back from exile, though.
Exile in the living lands is not the worst fate a criminal can suffer, but it's close, and always deserved. Still, it's a shame. Dorso gave up on the dream of Fior Messiverno, blamed animancers for the problems we tried to solve, and I hate to see anyone lose hope. That's all for now. Let me know if there's anything else.
Aye. Cheers.
Pleasant dreams.
She says, as we're about to not have pleasant dreams. We'll have Marius back in the party again at some point. Probably when we get to the dwarvy bit. Alright. What were the three here? There was one bounty, the main quest, and then the dead... what assumably is another dead cartographer. Unfriendly lizards. We might be a little overgeared for this bit. Ow.
Quick as a fox.
Another glorious battle.
Cheeky bit of rabbit and melon. How do we get up? Suppose we've got to explore the place. lizard camp leading through, maybe? It's round the side. Now, what are the odds there's something in the water? Not amazingly high. Not at the very cliffs off to bloody nowhere. I mean, there's always a possibility, but... Oh, now we're leveling up. Big red lizards. Ooh, you couldn't heal enough, priest.
Coming from the left.
Ay. Still love how they ragdoll. Oh, I got that new rifle.
To your left.
I mean, it does a decent chunk of damage, to be fair. I do like my lightning pistol, but it's hard to argue with that damage. When it comes to upgrading it, maybe I'll go back to the pistol. But I'll try it for a bit. Cave? Oh boy. Lots of opportunity to fall down and break our legs by the looks of it. There must be a way up. Aha. Wait a minute. That's not an angry ghost. That's a trap ghost.
Child, I was told to stay away from this place. Enemy to the right.
I see him. Got to deal with this beggar first. Cut him down. Stamina proving to be a troublesome problem. Stop! That bounce is very useful when they're packed like that. Ow, where? Oh, hello.
Let's see what you got.
Damn it. Oh, they have to be stood that close together for the bullet to hit both. It doesn't bounce at the same rate our lightning does, but more practice. The gleaming core. Found at the centre of Belladonna's earthen body. This fist-sized chunk of dense mineral is buzzing with essence.
Yeah.
There's a way up. Secrets do you hold for me, cave? Oh, nearly. Potion and a journal. Day 1. We set out to explore the uncharted wilderness. Felici wanted a report on Delmagan migration patterns. God only knows why. He has his reasons. Tonight we crossed Belladonna's pass. The slope makes me uneasy, but it must be done. Me too. The avalanche tore through our camp while we slept. Most were buried alive. Some clawed their way out from under the rocks. They were wrong in the head. Changed. Day 3. Both my legs are broken. Too cold to even make a fire. When the sun rises, I will gather my courage and chew my way out of this trap. Chew? Under an avalanche? Terrifying. Day 4. I have the strength to leave this place, but I no longer want to. Something is out there, howling. Once it even spoke my name. I've seen enough to know that thing for what it is. Blight, and a terrible one at that. My rangers are calling me to join them in death. For once I will not follow them. I will remain. Oof. Hell of a name for a dagger, Survivor's Guilt. Full combo deals high frost accumulation and hits deal bonus frost damage. Ooh. Seems to be a nice looking knife. This blade was last carried by a Valiant explorer, lone survivor of an avalanche that buried his peers in an event known as the Belano Pass Incident. He chose to fall on his sword instead of succumbing to his injuries. His remains were recovered near Fiormeziveno, where he likely didn't see the light of the settlement through the blizzard. His weapon vanished the following spring. Again, it's a very macabre name for a dagger. Kinda like it though. I bet there's still bits in that same way of climbing up and finding stuff that I have missed over time. Wouldn't it surprise me? Just doing a quick perimeter. Making sure there isn't another cave before we climb higher. Definitely check that side. Yeah, because we've been on the other side of that. Right, I'm confident there isn't. That lack of passive regen now. Starting to feel it. I have so much booze though. Until we actually run out of healing food and items. I haven't made a camp or food at camp for a while. So I'm probably good. I do just keep picking shit up. Imagine we'll find some animancers up here potentially. People going and burying the dead. Potentially stuff from our old lifetime, depending on how much buried it is. Oh. Lizards. Hello, hello, hello. Secret door.
Just a little spark. This power goes a long way.
And just chest.
Quiet as the depths.
Again, makes no sense, but I'll take it. No epics in there. Robbed game. Nobody's seen.
This one's mine. Next one's mine.
I wish I had a little more stamina. I think that's going to be leveling constitution. It's just I've put so many points in perception, and we did the math a little bit. It seemed like I'd have to put 5 points into stamina to have one extra swing.
We're sure to find the answers we seek.
Oh, there was a whole bridge across
Why do
from
they
it.
call it that anyway?
Good question. It means ancient soil. Naku Tedek was old when these lands were young. The godless built around Adra pillars. Maybe they've felt a deeper connection to the spirit world. My friend Yapsley is a scholar of the godless. She could tell us more.
Oh, he's actually here as well. And why can't I tell them about the vision I had explaining a load of this? Seems like it would be prudent. Come on, mushroom. Stuff up there, but you won't let me. Robbed. It just wants me to be specific. Therefore, Giata to do it.
Charge it up. Just a little spark.
And go. Maybe I could eat some food that has stamina regen, right? I must have made something by now that does so. Max stamina. Essence speed. Oh, that's all food from down there. Or uncooked food, I should say. Have some wine. Oh, I see, it's above my health. How many food buffs can I have going at once? Let's do a bit of science. All of them. All of the buffs at once. That's pretty good. Don't know where the main quest will want me to trigger. So I don't want to wander too far afield in case I'm going to have to wander back there with the main quest anyway, but it seems a little off the path.
Quick as a fox. Nicely done.
Dear oh dear, lizard. Whee! Damn. Never get the stealth kills off. It's healing. Get that priest. Get him gone. Oh, the shove! Well played, priest. Shame you didn't follow it up, but well played.
That's one for us.
Oh, ding! Oh, it's the other side. Lovely. Wolf gloves. Oh, I bet it'll have the same description as the other one. Yeah, blue pine smell. While little essence remains, this once great wolf enables the wearer to strike with the speed and accuracy of these fearsome pack hunters. Crit chance and some dex. Eh. Oh, I should level. Okay, we did have a conversation go to Perception 9. Where am I getting bonus perception from? Oh, from the wine. I do want to put more in perception so I don't miss such things in conversations, but stamina's really becoming a problem. I think I have to start bumping it, because I'm just running out of swings. Okay, we got enough for another spell. Conjures a powerful thunderstorm that strikes the earth with lightning bolts, dealing stun and shock accumulation to nearby enemies. Then that's kind of the height of the lightning spells, so we don't need to go any further. Other than, if I get a shock sword, I'll want to do this and then swap back to the pistol, maybe. Right, let's try it. That is so much of my mana. Where do I bind it? To Makai's ability? Gonna have to. Then just gonna have to swap to make him do the other one. It doesn't seem like there's a way I can trigger a different set of bindings. You know, where you flip that over. Propaganda. Come over here. Let's grab all of you. Want it to be a big AoE, right? Ow. Yep, just run into that. Ooh! Delightful. Just raining lightning down as we go. last quite as long as I'd like, but still very cool. And they remain debuffed after. Potato. Get down from there. Don't mind us. Taking all your food.
That's done? Who's hungry?
I think this side area with these lizards will be where the totem might well be. Possibly. That's why I best show I'm thorough. No, or just, you know, drop down to my doom. Huh? A mistake was made. We're good. Quick save. That feels like a way to jump over here, but not necessarily to get up and over there. I don't trust this. Oh, no, we were good.
Well, there are worse places to go.
How? Alicia's map. Oh, it's the cartographer. A map of the Emerald Stair region with assorted field notes, tiny perfect lines drawn with indigo ink. I was going to wonder if that was actually going to fill up my map. How do I take it back to Sansa? Where is Sansa? Are they in Dawnshore? Can I travel between zones? It looks like I can. Maybe we do that before finishing this zone and we go back to Paradise and hand it in? Will more quests have spawned? Don't know.
We usually bring our dead to Naku Tedek, but for you, I'll make an exception.
That worked a little smoother than Kai's. Ghost. Spectre, my apologies.
Subtle as a mouse.
Behind you.
Always more. Ooh, chunky gold armor.
Give me a second.
I like that I now just have the ability to have some damage going on away from me a little bit. Even if they moved out of range. I think that's going to work better on the biggest of groups. And smaller groups, the chain, still work really well for those little bounces. Leveling that one up is going to increase the number of bounces, if my memory's correct. Ooh, very nice. But if it's not like a damage increase or anything, I don't think I need to go more than a few more bounces. Unless it means it will bounce between the same targets a few times. That probably adds up. Nope, I missed stuff. See you, map. What did I miss? A couple of bits. My map always been this generous and I'm just blind half the time? That's probably the correct answer. Ooh. Very sneaky. Thank you, map. Civilizing influence. -4% damage from beasts, primordials, and wilders. When there are untamed lands, there are civilized fools that want to tame them. This ring was commissioned by one such fool, with more money than sense, as a way to keep them safe in the wilderness from creatures that would otherwise harm them. Though it worked rather effectively, it did nothing to help the young noble find enough food and water to survive on their own. Eventually, starving and thirsty, they met their end at the hands of a group of Kif outlaws, this ring doing nothing to protect them from their civilized assailants. Sadness. Steadily make our way around. Oh. Heyo, AJ. Well, best of luck with construction. Patience is the key. Surely there was more than nothing down here. Oh, is this just a whole ass way up? There's a box over there. There we go. Lovely job. So many little sneaky ledges. Okay, we're working our way inward. Oh, hello. Young fella, you just chilling? I suppose it is a burial site. It's not necessarily completely... There were ghosts like 3 feet that way though, my guy. Excuse me. Ooh. Good stuff in there. Miscellaneous backpack. Best upgrade materials. Hello, little fluffers. Nope, mistakes were made. I cannot get stuck again. Not like yesterday. Yeah, we finally loop back around. Good stuff. I'm glad I went through the edges then.
Have you spoken to Alfonso? He seems in a low spirits.
You didn't hear? Someone desecrated the shrine.
Oh no.
No. What about the reliquary? It means the world to him.
Gone. But whoever took it is in for a surprise.
Oh, poor bastard.
Please separate off to the side. Is this where my totem's going to be hiding? Only if we have to climb. Ay, ay, ay. Bet we will. Oh, no. Maybe not. Can always bear it in mind and come back later if I don't find it further in. Seems odd that this tower would just be for that one piece, though. I will accept it for the moment. There's that tower over there as well. There's going to be many a nook and cranny here.
Hey,
Oh,
you there? Need some supplies?
sure. What have you got?
Salutations, traveler.
It's a
Welcome
floofs.
to lovely Naku Tedek. It's seen better times, but it's still a marvel of ancient architecture. Oh, but I forget myself. I'm Alyssa, a wanderer and explorer, and sometimes even a merchant. Like now. Care to see my wares?
Interesting place to set up shop.
Yeah, I get it. Truth be told, I'm mainly here to study the ruins. Nothing wrong with picking up some profits on the side, though, huh?
Sure.
Between spare supplies and interesting finds, I've got a few things that I wouldn't mind parting with. That being said, care to see what I have?
Sure. What have we got? Ooh, a unique. For 12k. Oh! The War Mage's Robe. Damage reduction, more damage reduction, and cast speed. The eye-catching purple of these robes is far from the most remarkable thing about them. They are bulkier than they first appear, due to the thick layers of padding that reinforce vital locations. While still not as protective as heavier armour, they fare better than most of our robes. A faint but constant static energy can be detected emanating from the purple cloth. Though uncomfortable at first, the sensation quickly fades into the background, and the extra alacrity it imparts upon the wielder when casting spares is certainly worth the discomfort. What else we got? Some exceptional stuff. Oh, some upgraded material. We'll take that. Shouldn't need the other upgrade material. But take your lockpicks though, every time. Oh, nope, I should have sold some of my stuff. Should have some fine weaponry to sell. Some bits and bobs. Couple of jewels. I keep my grimoire and my pistol for now. Should break down the other stuff. Send the Survivor's Guilt dagger to camp. Lovely jubbly. And go. Stop giving me purple coloured loot, game. Or purple coloured chest that then refuse to give me purple loot. It's deceptive and mean. Nope. Oh, I hear a shiny though. And there go the lockpicks we just bought. That was our way round to the lizards. What's we got up here? Excuse me, hello. Don't mind me just leaping through the undergrowth. Pretty with all those lights coming through the foggy bits. Very nice.
This is a spiritual haven. Could we remove the animancy equipment, please?
Take it up with the governor.
But he told me to ask you.
In that case, the answer is no.
If you've come to Naku Tedek for a funeral, I'm afraid you're late. Or early, perhaps?
We're actually here to conduct some research.
I see. Well, do remember that this is a holy site, and others may be meditating.
You mentioned a funeral?
For an acolyte of Berith, there is no higher honor than the giving of last rites. Naku Tedek dates back to ancient times. It was, and remains, a mausoleum of the soul. Unfortunately, godless ruins have a strong connection to the other side. They attract unwanted attention.
Hence the ghosties. What kind of attention?
We get bandits, as poor Alphonse could tell you. Animancers. I even spotted a Delimgon watching from the tree line. When my order first heard of this place, They sent us overseas to guide wayward souls into their next life.
The souls need much help passing on.
More help than you might guess. Reincarnation is not a perfect system. The flaws and inefficiencies are why the field of animancy exists at all. So, in accordance with Berith, we are midwives of a different labor. Life into death.
Gotta make sure you die properly. I'm here for animancy reasons, but I promise to be respectful.
That's all I ask. Thank you, godlike.
What? Even death is a logical system, full of rules made to be broken.
What are you
Dangerous
wearing
statement,
anything
Jetta.
made of- If you came to pray, kindly do it outside, if you must.
Okay, main fancy building. Make sure there's nobody else waiting around the wings. There's always another box. More carrots. That screams you can jump in here, player. And so I could! Now stuck forever. Oh! Treasure map. The Earthy Aegis. Oh, and it's doing that bug again. Blah. Something is growing on my wooden shield. This is what I get for stealing it from Adelmagan. I will hide the accursed thing until I find a suitable weed killer or a good set of pruning shears. Oh, that's the most unclear treasure map we've had yet. By a river, but up past it, a godless ruin. Surely not back to the glade. Surely not. Then again, I don't see many places it could be. Maybe one of the overgrown towers? Is that the waterfall it's going past? I can't tell. Someone leaving this for themselves and making a treasure map chose quite the artistic flair to go with it. Not just, you know, black scratchings. It'd have to be... Where was Dorso's tent that we had to jump down yesterday? It was near here, wasn't it? Yeah, there's ruins there. Hang on a minute, main quest. I'll be right back, because I'm pretty sure I know where this is. Pretty sure. Although every second, that number decreases. It's like, I'm 9% sure. 87. 78. Oh, boy. Like this building. No, I don't think it's tall enough. Shit. Oh no, from this side? Has to be by the river with a rock in it. Can't be that one, that's too embedded. It's so vague. Nah, this river's too far down on this side. Maybe these ruins across this one? No, because there's like a ledge. Or does it just mean more trees? Hang on a minute. It's grassy beneath. It is going to be on the goddamn glade. Might be this one here. This is going to turn into one of those, we'll spend an hour and then Google it situations. Nah, that water's way too far away. Nah, no dice. Where's the other nearest river? Could be on this side, maybe? Could mean some of the water down there. And we're just trying to keep an eye for the structure itself. Robbed. No, and that just leads up to the shrine again. Not well done, AJ. You got some of it done. Haven't done a complex build of a thing in a long time. Why would the manual to help you build it be in what I can only assume is fake Gundam language? That's absurd. How are you meant to build it if that's the case? I mean, I wish you luck. Do they give you the tools to translate it? I'm just investigating this big glowy green spot because I don't think I'd noticed it before. Glowing so... Oh, it's just those fires. Never mind. Thought it was something new and interesting. On top of this hill I missed, was it? Oh! Miscellaneous lizards. Let me drink up and use my new lightning spell again.
Right behind you.
Wait for it. Get lightning stormed. Oh, it's in Japanese. That makes more sense.
Everyone okay?
But that's a lot of minutiae and tiny little pieces. Certainly understand dedicating the weekend. I saw this. I'll look for it later. I want to crack on with the main quest. I don't want to set up camp. I want to... No sudden dream? We're alright.
Could we not just move the machines out of the way?
If you touch any of
Get
my
rid of AJ.
equipment,
I learn
they'll
something
not
new
get
every day.
worried. Now, get out of the way.
Oh, it's an internal zone. Ooh. Wow, we haven't had any really giant major dungeon. Edward Ruskew. True pioneer in the field of self-experimentation. After breaking his soul apart, he lost the knowledge of how to reassemble it again. May his greatest achievement never be replicated. No, don't try and break down your own soul. Terrifying. Maxim Vidaro. Husband, father, visionary without equal. He gave us a new beginning, a new land, a new purpose, and asked for nothing in return. Gomez Inverno is his legacy and our responsibility. Wherever he rests, may he rest in peace. He's in a cave!
Yeah.
Should
There
add
should
that
be
amendment.
some equipment by the Adra pillar.
We remember these walls.
Yes, voice, so do I.
We have been here.
I failed you, my lord.
Hello, Alphonse, I found a thing.
Please, my friend. You can take what you want from the shrine. Just don't break anything.
Is that you, Taliesin Jaffe? Wasn't going to rob you.
So he was working alone. Forgive me. These are difficult times.
Yeah, that's
for a man of
absolutely
faith.
Taliesin.
While I was at prayer, a bandit held a knife to my throat and stole the reliquary of Saint Widwin.
Oh, yeah, no, I do have that. That's his bit of hair in a box.
Just look at me, cause I'm still shaking.
Is this it? I found it in a nearby camp.
You did. To think a godlike would deliver this back to me. I feel blessed, truly. Wherever he is, Eothas smiles on you.
I'm sure. I found the thief's journal too. There's no ordinary robbery.
Wait, are you suggesting he stole it for some purpose?
Eothas killed his whole family in Deadfire. He had a grudge.
What? Eothas himself? Ending innocent lives?
Oh yeah, they made a whole video game about it.
I'd heard the rumors that he walked among us, but to think the God of Light could be to blame for such horrors.
I kind of like that he is accepting it, rather than just be like, no, surely not.
No.
Nope.
It's beyond belief.
Immediately.
Agents of violence. They cloak themselves in warmth and light and spread like wildfire.
Thought challenging your faith was supposed to strengthen it.
Challenge is one thing. Slander is something else entirely.
Gods are just as flawed as us.
Then why do we worship them? What do they give us if not qualities to aspire to?
I mean, in fantasy worlds, a great deal.
I find myself lost, godlike. I look at this relic now and I wonder whether all my years of service were a waste.
Oh boy, let's not spiral. I'd keep it, but remember why a lot of people have lost their faith.
I will. I pity my own suffering when I should learn from it instead. I'll pray for the thief's absolution. If not in this life, then maybe the next. Thank you for telling me all this.
It's okay.
That was a very generous diversion. But we have work to do.
Giata, please. It's a role-playing game. We're going to be all over the shop. I just broke his other pot. Vanessa Pastor, the first animancer to successfully travel into the afterlife. If only she could have survived the journey back. Wait, how do we know then? A nameless dream thrall. We found you in winter, frozen to the ground, dreaming but not asleep. May you find true rest. You'd imagine there'd be way more names on this wall. Maybe the godless stuff has more names that we simply can't read. Who's stockpiling grenades over here?
Well, here we are on the precipice of discovery. Armed and ready for mischief.
I'm 2 out of 3 anyway.
Before we get started, indulge me. What are you excited to learn about?
Anything I can about the entity tethered to my soul.
We'll get to that and more, I promise. Now, I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy and give it a good shake.
This can only go well.
In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water and daring the dream scourge to show its ugly face.
You're gonna blow a... Hang on. Is that a good idea?
No, but it should get us results.
Is the reason you were telling me to go do side quests because you're gonna blow a hole in this zone? What's happening?
Alright. Drawing on the energy of the phantasmal focus, I'll start with a low-frequency ethereal vibration.
Oh boy.
I've got nothing. You?
Like I could go for some pie.
Shit. Alright, adjusting the frequency. The focus is warming up. I hope that's a good sign. Let me know if you feel something. Who knows how your godlike nature will react to this. Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
Arms folded. We'll be fine.
Are you sure about this?
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now, here goes nothing.
Souls in a circle, a whirlpool. We twine, we twine.
I know, AJ, I can't wait.
I got something. The focus twitched, like a fishing rod.
Oh.
Is that a door?
Ooh.
Not the result I was looking for, but a
We
result
didn't blow a
nonetheless.
hole in the continent. We just opened a door. That's fine. What does your focus tell you about that?
That we're on the right track. Right before the door opened, I detected something in the Adra.
Yeah, my voice spoke to me.
I was right. The Dream Scourge has a point of origin.
My imagination took that to
We can
way
study
worse
the
than it could have
affliction
been,
from here,
or
but
ended up being.
I don't know that we can stop it.
We just send a little healing magic through the Adra.
Oh dear. How do I explain?
Oh no.
Imagine tossing a pebble and hoping it flattens a blade of grass on the other side of the world.
Yep, that's fair.
That's what you're asking, and it won't work.
But there's still a chance.
There's an even greater chance we end up like my parents. Sorry, but no.
Fair.
If we want to stop the Dream Scourge, we still need to learn more about the source of the affliction. I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar, where the energies are more potent.
See, now if we're going to more potent energy bag. Any theories about what's going on?
We shouldn't jump to conclusions. After you.
Okay.
Gods, did you open that door?
We did. Goodbye. Proper dungeon, I hope.
Here to explore, but clearly something wants to be found.
Does this feel like the start of a cautionary campfire tale to anyone else?
Of course it does, Kai.
I wonder, did you open the door, or did the door open for you?
Oh, no. Oh. Surprise branch. We're fine. Platforming. Oh. The music got real ominous all of a sudden.
Incredible. These ruins are untouched. We are the first to disturb them. When was the last time anyone used these passages? It must have been centuries. No,
It's lightning.
millennia. Sorry,
Oh.
I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll talk more once we reach the back.
Hang on, if this door hasn't been opened in millennia, why is there just a grenade on the table? Didn't say ye old grenade. Not bad. Or... Hey, the necklace. That's all of our totem.
I wager those artifacts you found fit together somehow.
After taking damage from an enemy, your next attack within 10 seconds deals 20% of the original damage. Stacks with any retribution effects. When the night is silent, you can sometimes hear the faintest of screams coming from the skulls that adorn this necklace.
Let's
Lovely.
have a closer look at
We should
them.
put it at the bottom of a bag and never see it again. I'll have to compare the two totems to see which one has more potent passive effects. It was deeper than I thought, but there's none over here. We're good. Yeah, I figured the last part of our relic would be here. Again, at camp it looked like there were 4 in total,
Seen, unheard.
which means 4 maps. Reload that blunder. Ooh, rifle actually staggers it. Ow, a little bit. Jam me again. Get out of it, mushroom.
fight.
A little power goes a long way.
Ooh. Very pretty.
Here it comes.
Oh, no, it's bad water. It's bad. It's angry blood water. Eat some rabbit. There we go. Don't stand in it. I have to stand in it a little bit.
The knife.
Look out. Some kind of trap over
What do you mean the knife that pierces in the dark? Literally the trap that hit that dude? Oh, ow, 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 ow! It's doing so much damage! That sucked.
He sucks so.
That really sucked. Quick save. No, 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 no! Don't use that move! No, no! Yep, accidental lightning storm. Fantastic. Nice that it works inside. Oh, and it has does it have friendly fire? Oh, I was poisoned by the water as well. Great. There we go, we're healing up now. Hello. Oh. Zombies and angry spirits. Oh, skeletons are trying to loot the place. Okay, I can kind of go into a charge attack from a parry. I just have to be much quicker.
Seeing this place makes me wonder what else is lurking beneath us.
Why'd you have to say that, Kai?
Next. Anyone?
I don't want to know what's lurking deeper beneath us. Oh.
Beautiful. Life into death. To think it survived all these years.
Clever game design that it only triggered that dialogue when I looked up directly at it.
Not sure what I expected.
We've seen godless architecture before. But I've never seen godless art until now. Just imagine how much has been lost.
Are
We
these
should
some of
keep
the other
moving.
deities?
I don't mean to slow us down.
It's an old one. Hang on. Baby, woman, old lady. Flower, dead cat, water. Flower, god-looking woman. And strange flowers or cats around the side. What does it mean? Flames or is it flowers? I need to remember I can do that to my foes. Alright, I want to open this door. Ah! Got it, if you would.
Charge it up. Just a little spark.
Hang up. Not else of note. Oh, one herb. We're good. Onward! Quick save. Just in case.
I would not go swimming if I were you. Unless you wish to meet your maker. There must be a way across. If not underwater, perhaps over it. With the help of some ice.
Yes, we have been gathering up some ice grenades. No, ow, ow. We don't necessarily need an ice spell on hand. I'm going through those grenades pretty quick though to do that.
Little power goes a long way.
That didn't turn it off. What did we just turn on then? I'm sure it's fine. So many chests. Please, music.
What in the name of Aora is that?
You, think it's sleeping?
I've never seen anything like it before. I don't believe it's a statue.
Voice did say blade in the dark.
This was alive once. And the people who lived here were terrified of it.
Construct?
Whatever this is, at least it's dead.
Oh, it's got like
for the godless,
mantis
none
legs.
for the abominations.
Look, its knees bend backwards. Giant slumber. What are the odds I pull this spear out and it immediately gets up? And you're right, AJ. Usually. No, not even usually. Every time that shooting oneself is a bad idea.
Never a dull moment.
The door shut. God damn it. Well, it didn't get up itself, it summoned Ghost, which, if anything, is more disappointing. Too many skeletons and specters.
What's your right?
Lightning! Eat some food, eat some food, eat some food. There's a lot happening here. Stab it. Stab the ghost. Screw you, skeleton. Have I still not got the ability to deflect arrows? Ooh! Stop, please! Don't know if anywhere near the stamina. Oh! God, I need your help. I need your help. Thank you.
He's also.
Pull away, big rock. Oh, just split into more. I still absolutely need more stamina. Yeah, I won't be able to level perception for conversations, but I need it at this point. There we go. Ooh. Not bad, we did alright. Maybe not toaster in the tub, AJ. Maybe... How do I do that, but less effectively? You know, one of them things you plug like your iPod or your phone into to make it like a louder speaker? One of those in the tub. Accidentally falling in sometimes. Nah, I've got unlucky. Let's see. Giant slumber. Power attacks deal more stuns and 20% damage against vessels. That's constructs and undead. This weapon was used by the godless to defend themselves against the Meg folk in dire circumstances. While they were ultimately unsuccessful, this weapon was able to fell one Meg folk. Okay, so that screams we're going to be fighting these things. And they're new to this universe. Certainly wasn't anything like it in Pillars 1 or Deadfire that I can remember. Spoopy stuff. Where did it come from? How does it tie into my voice? How many are there?
Death into life. Interesting. The godless clearly had some ideas about
Shocking.
reincarnation, even
Oh.
if they didn't have a god.
Every other culture I've come across reveres the gods, even if they give them different names and pictures.
Can you imagine life without any gods to guide your destiny? Without anyone shepherding you this way and that? Of course I can imagine it, but I'll wager you have a harder time.
Judge, the voice in my head is clearly from this time. God or not, had something to do with it. This game has been so good about getting you and individuals to comment on things you've come across, that the fact I don't talk about the crazy memories I can find as collectibles on the map annoys me a little bit. When it's so good everywhere. Oh, yeah, but
Saying a word.
film again. A plant called seal.
They're having fun. Ready to make an entrance?
Oh, no.
How do they even get down here? Clever things must have their own secret entrance.
Oh, it's a giant Adra pillar. Get the
I'll
shaman.
say it.
Stabby it in the butt. Ah. I would like some tea, please.
I'm almost ready.
Wait, mushroom. Nope. Away. Oh, my health. I've never watched a Gundam, but I'm somewhat a lot of protagonists, especially of a certain era, tend to be edgy. Nope, I need a potion. Nope, 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 nope. Immediately. Poison really slows down healing. It sucks how much it buggers healing.
If there are any monsters left, show yourselves. Some of us have work to do. I guess that means the coast is clear. Let's have a look at the Adra pillar.
Shh, I have some food that cleanses poison. Yeah, some grog. The way is shut. Means the game doesn't want me out there yet.
Come,
Oh.
hear us through the Adra.
Yeah, sure, sure. I just, Okay, so that's how we're gonna open doors. Let's see what she has to say.
We've backed the Dream Scourge into a corner. I say we pin it down here and now, before it wriggles away from us.
Wow. The pro-tag kun there, AJ. What a little shitbag. I'm ready.
The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes? Maybe it had to do with your godlike nature.
I keep telling you, it's the voice in my head.
Try making contact with the Adra this time. It could only help. The effect should be stronger than before. Brace yourself.
Oh no. Tentacles. Ah. Oh, flashbang. Why video games? Oh.
You are here.
And you are no longer a spiritual entity. You are the land itself?
You who bring us kind words and soothing thoughts.
What a fascinating design.
We welcome you.
The head kind of connected. Instead of through fleshy tendrils, it's reminiscent, but through vines.
The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain.
That sounds lonely. Will you share those memories with me?
Lonely, yes. None have asked after us in so long.
Oh, there are multiple eyes. Going down blue eye, yellow eye, red eye, and another one beyond that.
We open to you as a bud before the sun.
I mean, that's a fair point, AJ. People will be on edge, certainly.
We once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once. They loved us as we loved them.
Drawings on their head.
They brought their dead to us. We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls.
Ah, there's our perception coming through. Describing worship, the godless did have a god. You.
We felt the thrill of their wonder. We basked in their desire to know us. They brought their prayers to us. We answered.
If you're a god, why has no one heard of you?
Our people died. Their books were burned. No one was left to speak our name. But we remember an age of connection and wholeness. Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole. We touched the mountains and they molded to our fingerprints. The Akita twined around us. They sang in awe of what we made. They called us the gardener, steward of life. Sapadal.
Sapadal the gardener. And a new god was found. All these years I've wondered whose godlike I am. I'm your godlike.
Our spark found you when you dreamed in the womb. Godlike, they said.
I imagine so, Ada. It depends. Are you basking off into giant mountains and great trees? The desire of nature. I mean, I suppose desire is a natural thing.
But we have
There's a connection there.
The seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you, and you reach back. We have not known the joy of companionship in so long.
So if this is just a lost god and it's not another being or entity, why did the other gods seem... When we put the other totem back, we'll find out. Wait, in Strangleroot, I asked you whose godlike I am, and you told me none of this.
A mistake, nothing more. We swear, we kept nothing from you. This prison clouds our mind, our memories as murky as fetid water. Find us, free us. The rot that festers seeps into us as well.
Okay. They keep saying so the rot is something separate. It's not them necessarily yet.
Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea.
I think most people can miss that without going that far, AJ. Maybe I hate the overuse of that word these days. Let me see. Still haven't told me why you were imprisoned. It's an important question.
Would that we knew. Our jailers gave us no explanation.
Did the other gods imprison you? But then why would they be confused about something being here on this island?
But perhaps the ancients who were beloved to us, perhaps they can quiet the questions in your mind. Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. We will try to explain.
What is that? Ancient guardians of the living lands, born as godlikes and imbued with a special purpose from their creator. We have heard the term before, I think.
Those who cherish us, the chosen of the Akita, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden, to our prison.
It's also true. Then you'll help me end the dream scourge?
We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound. Find us in the garden. We twine, we await.
The shadow kind of makes it look like there is a hand grasping around its center. Like above their own hand.
First, let us offer you a sliver of our power. A boon to help you survive and find us. Will you accept it?
I love the ability to say no, and I wonder if the game, just because there's those 4 squares for abilities on our godlike tab in the character menu, I wonder if they remain empty or you get something else. Grant me your power.
Take it.
Again,
Follow
I'm not
us.
against them at the moment.
Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. Bind us. Free us.
The Thorn of Sapadal fires a thorn of energy that passes through multiple enemies, causing damage on impact and momentarily rooting them in place. I'll have to try that in a moment. Hello? Friends? Oh good, you weren't murdered while I was visioning. Oh.
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
And nothing exploded?
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
That you do, Kai. That you do.
For a second there, I thought... Actually, never mind what I thought.
Let me guess, you were getting your story straight for my next of kin.
Something like that. While you were out, I got some clear readings of the Dream Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands. Somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness.
The garden. They called it the garden.
You've heard of it? Fascinating. Maybe someone knows about this garden of yours. If we find the garden, we can cut off the Dream Scourge at its source.
Do you want to know about the god I just discovered?
I hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before, though only in traces. It must be connected to the Dream Scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin.
Yes, that is my concern. Her name is Sapalda.
Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you?
The god of the living lands.
I'm sorry? Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible. How could we have missed this?
No one alive remembers them.
A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Adra. Maybe that tells us something.
Thankfully, AJ, there is not this situation of, or the dialogue option to be like, silence, I am the chosen. To be fair, there has been a couple of things that are adjacent, but not quite. What you told me, the Adra in the Living Lands is different.
Not the Adra itself, but how it comes together. We've long theorized that all Adra is connected. But that changed when Animancers came to the Living Lands. The Adra here is severed from the rest of Eora. Connected only to itself. Or so we believe.
Which might be why the other gods couldn't see this one? Question mark?
If Sapadal speaks and works through Adra, then the Living Lands is their prison, their tomb.
There must be a connection between Sapadal and the Dream. I think that goes without saying. Want me to free them?
Now that is a tall order. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it.
That's the hope. What do you think? Pardon me, Kai.
I got a headache just thinking about it. And I'm not the one with the god knocking around in there.
Bless
The
him.
real question is, where do I start?
I think that's the interesting thing in these games, AJ. If you ever get around to playing Pillars of Eternity or Pillars of Eternity 2, when you go to character creation, you can choose to be a god, like a chosen avatar of one of the gods. They're not quite an avatar, you're just blessed by that god from birth. And we have now found ours. And some, like the fellow if you remember that Sargamis fellow, who was like the golden glowing head. In the early streams, in that first area, that there are absolutely ones who go more that route with it. I need to find the halls of Tebaru Sakanis.
Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it before. We'll find the source of the Dream Scourge in the garden, but we have to find the garden first.
Then that's where we start.
Let's return to Fior Messiverno. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues.
Well, we still have the Dream Scourge in the mayor's bed, like his mother. We have what the Steel Garot's doing. Everything we've learned, maybe the governor will invite you back.
I wouldn't count on it. Besides, what good am I to Fior Messiverno anymore?
Well, in this pantheon, it's hard to say there are gods that are truly evil or truly good. Like Berath, the god of, like, passing, of life to death and death to life. Or Whale, god of justice and punishment, or Wodica rather, that we've seen before. That's where the Steelgrove paladins come from. Or Gawain is the god of, like, nature and survival and hunting. And Aeophus himself was, like, god of the sun, which doesn't necessarily just mean good and holy things, because in the second game he tried to destroy the world. They're a little more neutral. Like, Abaddon in this is like a god of creation, of forging. That's probably more good neutral, but not always, because people make guns, you know.
The farms, the community, my research, they all depend on animals.
You could certainly be evil in those games.
But the Dream Scourge is the end of animancy. The end of the living
Especially,
land as we know it.
like, in the first one, you end up being the lord of your own fort and doing political decisions for the land. Like, sat in your throne, making decrees, that kind of thing. And in the second game, you're sailing around on a ship, vying with different factions. You can turn them against each other, and stuff like that. Exactly, their main domains is how to think of it. Similar to, like, how kind of D&D does it, but D&D still has, like, alignment. It's like domains, but without the alignment. There are still gods who feel more good, but Aeophus, in both Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2, did more bad things than good, and he's, again, the god of light and sun.
We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more for us here.
But there's 2 doors, Giata.
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god. Not bad for a day's work.
That's a solid dungeon.
Stop! The trees splinter, the rice turns black. The pain. The pain.
Oh no, we did blow something up. What happened? What's happening?
They trample the farmlands. They tear down the gates.
Oh, the Steelgrove made a move.
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter?
Spald, I had a premonition. I'm not sure what it means. But I have a bad feeling we need to get back fast.
Oh no.
Well, there wasn't exactly a god of murder. Like we saw, Skane is known as the Quiet Slave, and is the god of holding on to, like, resentment and anger and hatred, and using it to overthrow authority, those that would keep others down, those that would make slaves of others. And it's a very vicious god. There's a lot of flaying, there's a lot of peeling your eyes out kind of thing, but it stands against tyrannical authority. So that's a murder god, that's murdering for good, quote unquote. But then again, you can say authority is good laws, you can say authority is anyone telling you what to do, when sometimes we need to do what we're told for one reason or another. You know, take the trash out, maybe an order from potentially an authority, but the trash does need to be taken out.
Let's go. You take the lead.
Come on.
Oh, this is
There's
why
a
it
way up
said
those
do the
stairs.
side quest, because the city's under attack. Damn it, I should have gone back and done the side quests before coming all the way down here. I got too excited. I'm sure the bounty board will still be there. Right, before we go out, let's do this other
Charge it
door.
up. Just a little spark.
Right back.
Charge it up.
Little power goes a long way.
Is that...
Just a little spark.
Well, again, Pillars of Eternity 1 was kickstarted and came out... Again, all 3 of these done by Obsidian, which is Fallout New Vegas people. And the first 2 games, they're not like this one. This one's more, you know, the first person kind of deal. They're top-down CRPGs, so they might be more up your alley. They're pretty hefty games, though. And I did enjoy the first one. That was like a a learning experience because I hadn't played a CRPG for a very long time, if at all, to be honest, before that point. But the second one and its boat focus and constant sea shanties, I really love that one. Kind of, yeah. Not quite anarchy in a general chaotic sense. I think it's a little more focused, but yeah. In that vein, absolutely.
There is such a thing as learning too much. The mortal mind can only take so many revelations at a time. What we discovered here, it changes everything.
Oh, sorry, Kai, I cut you off. Oh!
Oh my god, no!
Andra's depths. This was no...
The whole city's on fire. Well, fuck. That escalated so quickly. God damn it, we should have done the quests. The bounty board will still be there, it's fine. Oh, has it disabled fast travel? Oh, game. That's pretty good. Alright, before we go and, I assume, try and kill Ludwig in the Steel Garrote, I'm going to take a quick bio break and then we're going to dive back in with reckless abandon. So stretch your legs, refill your beverage. I'll be back with you in just a few minutes. I'll see you soon. And we're back. Thank you for your patience. Sorry, AJ, I didn't know the song, as will often be my answer when it comes to musical things. I've just realised we had a number of quests and side quests where we informed the governor that the steel grow were outside. We found the trait. Maybe the damage has already been done. Still, let's see. The city, post haste.
What happened? Who did this?
It's clearly the steel garrote.
It's all gone. The city. My home.
Looks like a coordinated strike.
Damn it. We have to check on the others. At least let me find Quilichi.
Oh no.
Any survivors would have evacuated to the farms north of town. Come. There's not a moment to waste.
Yato would like to speak in camp.
What you smell is the workshop going up in flames. Her books, chemicals, machines. Many of those inventions were originals from the Valian republics. One of a kind, irreplaceable. I don't know why I'm dwelling on that. We lost more than our work.
Your work was your home. You're allowed to mourn it.
They burn. They blind us.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
I hope everyone is all right. Animancers know how to plan for an emergency, but we've never seen one like this. If anything happens,
I see, AJ. Thank you.
I don't know what I'd do.
Let's get to the farms. If there's trouble, we can help.
Again and again they strike.
Oh boy. Run. I see it in the top left. No fast travel, so we're booking it. I should have killed all those steel garrote into the waterfall. Those dead rangers I just passed as well. Oh boy. Look at the pretty ray tracer coming off the flames.
What's left of it? Gods, who could do this to us? Who could burn us out like rats and call it a victory?
We knew Ludwig would make moves, but
I know how we recover. Our past is in those flames. Our history. Everything we are.
And also, the city, even if the Dream Scourge is slowing down food production. I mean, I don't know, AJ. I don't think I want. Oh, you know what?
They made it out.
I don't think if I had killed the ones in that cave, it would have stopped this set piece.
I needed to see them so badly. It felt like I couldn't breathe.
Take a few more deep breaths. We're not going anywhere.
Certainly, when this main quest is over, I will go and find that cave and see about dealing with them.
You showed up at a bad time. I was born here. Always thought I would die here too.
Oh, the rangers are here too.
We never saw them coming. We let Fior down.
These people are looking for leadership. A sense of direction. We should find Quilichi.
I guess Dorso got what she wanted.
Yeah, she did.
I prayed for guidance on my path. I didn't ask for this. Damn.
Oh, Angela Bamani's here.
Envoy. Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, the governor got away.
For a moment there, I thought we'd lost you in the attack.
We were searching the Dream Scourge. Unfortunately, the outlook is grim.
No surprises there. We've had nothing but misfortune since you arrived.
All right, Governor. Let's not.
Inasi, calm yourself. Why should I be calm? His people burned my city.
They are not my people.
The Steel Garrote are hardly his people.
Oh, thank you.
They offered us no negotiation, no peaceful terms. Just flames and laughter as we ran.
Oh, they just came in. Yeah, I warned you about their hidden encampment. Thank you, game.
Exactly how many plates do you think I can spin?
Oh, so you did. See? I wasn't punished for my mercy. This fella did fuck all.
Your Inquisitor is determined to burn out anyone who doesn't conform to Adheran ways. We agree on one thing. The Steel Garrote have declared war on the Living Lands.
Can I go and kill the captain? Can I go and finally get that cape? Ludwig did threaten to break the frontier.
That sort of thinking is precisely why my father fled the Valian republics.
A title like that, AJ, leads me to believe their sleeping schedule is not normal.
What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an unshakable grip on Paradis. This attack was meant to weaken us. No doubt they will circle back to finish what they started. Tell us, what of your research into the Dream Scourge? Assuming our governor wants to hear it.
I may have spoken in haste before.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon?
The very notion that the Dream Scourge had...
Oh, now he's going to admit to all of his shit.
It was too awful to acknowledge.
Because your mother has it.
Are you being serious right now?
I am. The sanctuary my family built was falling apart on my watch. And I wasn't strong enough to bear it.
Failed these people as a leader. That feels a little high. It's not too late to prove yourself. You've got to turn this around.
Not for me, perhaps. You must understand. My mother had the Dream Scourge.
Oh, and you played it off in the mansion too when I found her.
I hoped against reason that she might recover. But her mind grew as blighted as her lands. To face reality would mean upending my city, throwing order into chaos, and admitting she was truly gone. I'm so sorry, Giata.
Now you've doomed them all.
Don't waste your apologies on me. This changes nothing between us.
I don't expect your forgiveness, but I will do everything in my power to make this right.
Well, it's a start.
Whatever you have to say, I'm ready to hear it.
So there's a god beneath our feet. We uncovered the existence of a new god in the Living Lands.
What? And this is the source of our troubles?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear it for AJ. And insomnia and sleep deprivation and just not being able to rest properly absolutely buggers with you. Hope she gets there too.
But this is madness. When I said I was ready for the truth, I didn't mean...
I couldn't handle the truth.
Koichi, tell him it's madness.
Why has our little pink friend said nothing? Give me that delicious voice acting.
Envoy, is it true?
I am Sapalda's godlike. We find them, we find the Dream Scourge.
You truly think you can find a god? I said I'd keep an open mind, but this is a bit much.
First the Dream Scourge, then the Steel Garrote, and now, what does this god of yours want us to do? Pray?
This is no time for a theological discussion. Our survival hangs on a knife's edge. We can't remain in Emerald Stair.
There is no reason to stay, unless you count picking through the ashes. We should relocate to Third.
Oh!
It's the only settlement that can take us all.
I didn't expect that our route to the next city would be shepherding refugees. Ah, there you go, AJ.
I say we go to Paradis.
I think that's too risky. It's under Adherent control.
Exactly. As long as we are animancers, the adherents will pursue us to the ends of the earth. Instead, we lay low, hide in plain sight, let them believe we're beaten, and bide our time.
While we hide, the Dream Scourge will tear this island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice animancy freely. We can't gamble with our existence. The political climate of the Living Lands is too dangerous.
Jata, they're your people. What do you think? AJ.
Thirdborn has its own problems. Paradis is more secure, but it would mean living under Adheran rule.
I mean, we did just watch an occupying force come in zealously, burning out people to take the island for its own. I wonder what comparisons we can draw to many places in real life. Best not to dwell on it.
I don't like our options, but that shouldn't stop us from committing to one.
Okay.
Thirdborn's full of hardy types. Lots of former soldiers and mercenaries. A rough bunch, but good to have at your back. It's also farther from the Steel Garrote's base of operations. That's where I'd make my stand.
I think that's fair. Thirdborn.
We'll be proud to lend our strength to theirs, as Animancers and as fellow expatriates.
I have my misgivings, but you helped my father leave the republics.
Sorry, Governor, I just don't think you can handle the job right now.
What of you, envoy? Where does the hunt for the Dream Scourge take you next?
I'm going back to the city to go and murder the Steel Garrote. Do either of you know about a place called the Garden?
Oh, I do.
Yatsil, finally.
Yatsley? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in all of this.
Oh, really? You should know better, darling.
Oh, she's so good.
I can talk of the Akita, and I will appear.
She knows my people from the past.
If you're looking for the garden, I can probably lead the way.
Whispered, probably.
You're already aware that I'm the foremost Akitan scholar in the Living Lands, and...
Godless scholar, my dear. No one outside of academia uses their proper name.
Ah, right. Layman's terms. Thank you, darling.
No, it's all right. I know what she's on about.
Well, to make a long story short, I think I can lead you to the garden. 30 years of research, and I think the answer lies in a ruin called Naku Tedek, which is in Shatterscarp. So we've got to get there now.
There's plenty of places at the moment. It's all right, AJ.
Before Fiora went up in flames, that Garrote monster took my research. Your kin are on their way to the garden now.
Oh, Joyce.
Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp too. Oh no. I've got to warn Temerity. Meet me in Thirdborn, all right?
I'm sure thing.
You can't miss it. It's the only bit of civilization in Shatterscarp, if you can call it that. I'll finish getting ready here and just meet you there.
Sure thing.
Ugh, what a whirlwind. God, I love that tiny woman.
How long have the two of you been involved?
Oh, a gentleman never tells. She's a feisty one. Almost makes me feel young again.
You did mention she had a fella bringing her ladders.
I am officially putting a stop to this line of questioning. Keep it in the bedroom.
Oh, we need a bit of levity right now.
For what it's worth, I vouch for Yatsley. She's a good friend and a bad influence. Right now, we could use both.
Touché.
There's a gate to the north, which will take you to Shatterscarp. It's guarded by some of our best rangers.
Who have likely been gutted by the Garrote.
Then we should approach carefully. They'll be on their guard after this.
I'll make sure they grant you safe passage. May the gods protect you, envoy.
Exploring the Living Lands with a friend. What more could I ask for?
Back to Shatterscarp, then.
It's clear to me now. There is a threat in the Living Lands. But it is far greater than the Dream Scourge. Your Adiran friends have made a powerful enemy.
They never told me burning Fiora was part of the plan.
So either your people don't trust you, or they wanted you burned alive with the rest of
He
us.
is indeed, AJ. He is indeed.
Think on that when you choose your loyalties, envoy.
Did you know the Elder's been leaving out farewell?
Giada, thank goodness you're all right. When I saw the flames spread, for a moment, I thought I'd lost you.
You're not going to lose me, old man. Not even banishment can keep me away. Sorry I couldn't help you evacuate. We were preoccupied in the ruins.
Oh, I managed just fine, but unfortunately, your family's lab, your parents...
Nah, absolutely.
There's nothing you could have done. Besides, the living are more important than the dead.
Nah, I'm not going to comment there.
Are you going to be all right?
Thirdborn will be a good home for our people. Anywhere is safer than Emerald Stair.
Yes, but it's you I'm worried about.
I won't lie to you, Giada. War is a young man's game, and this attack has rattled me to my core.
Next time I see Steel Garrote in a cave like that we found the other day, I'm just going to kill them on sight.
I hope that I live long enough to see peace return to the Living Lands.
Like, I expected a takeover to happen. I didn't expect just burn the city down.
There will be peace again. Somehow.
Hope never dies when there's belief.
Then I have hope, envoy.
Don't be a stranger. I'm still your apprentice after all.
Oh, I beg to differ. You have taken your education places I cannot follow. Be well, Giata.
Where do I take my bounty now? Oh, look! The bounty board's still here! Hey!
Can you believe it? One day, those Stilgarot pigs will pay for their crime. As will the rest of the adherents. Though, not you, godlike. You are one of the better ones, or so I'm told.
It's okay, I understand. Your home was just burnt down.
Now, to business. Are you here to collect the bounty?
Yep, here you go.
Whose death am I recording? From the depths of my soul, I thank you. May their poor souls find peace in their rest.
AJ, I thought there would be a slow escalation, right? I thought there would be we're at the gates, we're demanding supplication, we are demanding you bend the knee, and we'll be back on the morrow, and then maybe that night they burn the city down.
Perfetto! That's all of them!
I just didn't expect it to be so quick. Glad I was able to help.
As am I. Without Fjord's walls to shelter us, it's nice to know that the wilds are a bit safer thanks to you. Oh, please take this. It's from my personal collection of essence-infused oddities. I have a feeling you will find it of more use than I would.
Ooh, what do you got me? Tree of Life. Holy shit. It's a shield. Ooh, it's a very pretty shield. Slowly regenerate up to 30% of your max health. Take less damage from fire, frost, and shock. It's a very pretty shield. Let's have the description before I just send it to camp. The tree depicted on this simple but well-made round shield seems to be already reaching towards the sky with grasping limbs while burrowing roots dig deeply into the ground. The symbol of regrowth and withstanding the endless march of the seasons is not an uncommon one, but the fervour with which its artist composed it has imbued the shield with a small measure of the great tree's vitality. And here I was keeping a hold of the steel grot dagger to be like, look, they're coming! Nay, far sides of a coin never seem to. Merchant?
Seems like a lifetime ago I was worried about the harvest. Now look at us.
Aye, the rest of the area is going to starve. So is there anything I can do?
Kind of you to ask, but no. We need to sort through this as a community. If that's what we are.
Oh, that nice tea shop got burnt down as well.
I had a chance to pack up some goods before the adherents put the rest to the torch. Any of it's yours for the right price.
Sure, what do you got? Ooh. Some light armor, the Animancer's Swallowtail. Some max essence and carrier capacity. Oh no, I've definitely, yes, this one had more pouches than people would need. What is this? Oh, it's the maps for the totem that I already have. Never mind, we're good, I don't need it. Definitely get those lockpicks though. I'm gonna grab these plants because we didn't get many. Make sure I sell the other stuff, sell any fine stuff. I can probably sell this now. I'm using my other grenades. And I think if I am going to go back to my lightning pistol, I'll take a shield with it. That needs to go back to camp. Oh, it's a side quest about.
They came for us because we're animancers, didn't they?
Hello?
It's you. The godlike. The rangers told me you help people in dire straits.
I do?
I thought they were lying. But here you are.
Burning Fjord was appalling. Of course I have to step in.
You step in now. When the fires are dim and the looting has been done.
Listen, I didn't know it was going to happen.
Forgive me, please.
That's okay.
I forget myself.
They burned down your home. I'd be furious too.
It is not anger. It is wild. I fear it may consume me. I'll be straight with you. The Steel Garrot's captain stole something precious from me.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't enough to burn our city. Now they have to loot
Captain
us
has
too.
that cape.
She'll let you close. You can take her prize back. But you will have to kill her first.
It's despicable they drum thieves out of the army.
Then I don't have to explain. Vidaro won't get his hands dirty. I need someone who will.
Oh, I'm happy to go and lay down some good old-fashioned vengeance.
My young nephew stood up to the Steel Garrote before they attacked. The captain gutted him and looted his ring. An heirloom with our family crest.
I understand why you want it. Revenge won't dull the pain.
It won't debase me any further either. I have nothing to lose.
No, you're right.
I want that commander to die as painfully as he did. You'll find her at the Eastern Watchtower.
Oh.
It's not far from here.
She's not in the city.
I warn you though, her troops will probably still be with her.
Oh, it's going to be fine. Don't stand a chance.
I hope you are right. I can't think about her wearing her emblem. It makes me ill. I should go now. My sister will need help preparing my nephew's body. We'll both be praying for you. Damn the Adelians! Damn the Steel Garrote! I'll spit on their graves! How can our family corrupt murderers? Every one of them.
Oh, she was the dream rotted. You okay?
Violets in the lamplight.
She seeks. What does she find? We sense slumber, peace.
She hasn't turned fully like the others do, but she will.
We must rest for a while. Violets in the lamplight.
I'm glad they found her.
You heard Vidaro. The settlement is done for.
Lieutenant.
This settlement is our home. I can't believe you're ready to abandon it.
You're for Belena? Go on.
Fior Messiverno was a dream.
The music, really somber as well. Right, there aren't any more quests hidden nearby, are there? Also, if I hadn't come here and killed the lizard men that were holding this farm, would this scenario have changed a little bit?
We're not even safe.
You have a shopkeep. There's only one shopkeeper here. Means the others went. Alright, where is this tower? They took control of the Rangers' Watchtower. Okay, we go to the Rangers' Watchtower, we kill all them. We go to the city, we kill them. We double back to the camp, talk with our companions, then go to the cave where the rest of them are hiding, and kill all them as well. Now we gun for steel. See if we can get sneakily close first.
Soldiers by the watchtower. Take care.
Captain!
Envoy, what are you doing here?
I mean, I came to say hello. You've clearly been busy, killing all the rangers and lookouts.
Our report
Oh, she's
is still in Fior.
She's a different captain. I am away at the strike during a famine. You've brushed up on your strategy.
We were outnumbered. It was more efficient to let the living lands do our work for us.
Mm-hmm.
Give me one reason why I should
Jatta!
tear your soul apart.
Because one wrong move from you and my soldiers will shoot.
Will they?
Now, state your business, and don't waste my time. We're moving out.
You're moving out, I see. Why is the garrote here?
Mission plans are confidential. Besides, this is my tower. You play
Damn.
by my rules.
I was hoping to get more information.
You're in no position to offer us terms of any sort.
You're forgetting you're in hostile territory.
I know where to find you. The citizens want your head.
You'd betray your own side. Merciful lady, what has this place done to us? Fine. If I relay my orders, will you leave us alone?
No.
I make no promises for your survival.
I take her at her word.
With Andra's mortar gone, Adia saw a passage to the uncharted world. The living lands were perfect. They had resources, land to build stable ports. We didn't anticipate the Dream Scourge would ruin Fjord's crops, but, well, we used the famine to our advantage. It wasn't personal.
Wasn't personal. You made it personal when you stole the dead Fioran's ring.
It was a token to prove my honor. It's tradition. You know that.
If you want revenge, giving it back would be a good place to start. Well, if you need to steal to prove yourself, you were never honourable.
You question the honor of the Steel Garrote.
I want to goad her into a fight.
Has gone to your head. Someone needs to teach you a lesson in humility. Attack!
There it is.
I'm with you. Let's finish this.
Oh! I got interrupted. Nasty. I want that cape as well while I'm here. Oh, it happened again. Jam it, jam it. Good.
I was just getting warmed up.
Oh, no cape. Cutlass. Ring taken from Vermas's nephew during the raising of Fior. Patina suggests that many generations have worn it. And the cutlass. Kill the enemy gives attack speed for 10 seconds and more damage against people. How Captain Karna of the Steel Grot came to be the owner of this exquisite cutlass is a mystery. What's clear, however, is that the weapon is perfectly suited for one of her ilk, the kind of person that exults in the thrill of the fight. Its wicked edge slices through the flesh and bone of Kith as if they were butter, and the rush of adrenaline it gives the wearer when blood is spilled is undeniable. I wonder now if there is any reason to go to the city, but I want to see. Maybe it'll be the kind of thing where the game just at the door is like, it's now inaccessible, you cannot come here, that kind of thing. I want to see. I can dish out some revenge, all the better. Or is there just Steel Garrote about? Oh, they wanted to fight straight up. There was a moment where they were like, oh, you can leave. Oh, don't worry. We'll get them all.
That'll show them.
Alright, time to murder them all. So if they're just patrolling around the city, if I just do a lap of it, I should be able to find trolls all around. Potentially. Eat a bit of porridge as we go. Yeah, I'm just going to follow the main circle and check all the entrances. And we will just slowly slaughter our way through them. Oh, game says you cannot come in through this door. That doesn't bode well. That likely means we just cannot enter the city at all. But we'll see. So that's the reason they wouldn't immediately have me fight Ludwig. She is certainly set out to be an antagonist, if not the antagonist. Partly why I wanted to put the old love interest in there. My goddess clearly making it like, they hurt me, kill them. Oh, little pirate friends. Well, why are you chilling here, Captain?
They're not the happiest crew, but they're mine. They're not the happiest.
My god. I know you're meant to be moving to the next area, but now would have been a good time to move them. Oh, I wonder how the rebels are doing.
Those are still Grove banners. I don't like this.
Now there were just ghosts about, apparently. Sorry, Spectre. Of course, after you burn down the city, the Spectres of the Dead will be pretty unhappy. I forget I can charge that. Bit of XP, we take it. Oh yep, the entrance to the city, absolutely flattened.
So many years of research. Gone in the blink of an eye.
You can mourn later. Join the others at the old farms. We can protect them.
Yep, game says no getting into the city, I'm afraid. At least the only quest we had left outstanding there was the bounty quest. I think we have killed most of the roaming camps. Well, I'll check just around this corner.
Cow, come now. Stop eating grass, you incompetent cow.
Oh, they just called them cows all this time. Yep, that's where we came down from the tower and we killed a few more. Alright. One was down there. Do that first. Then we'll hand in this ring. Then we will investigate the rebels, and then we'll make our way towards transitioning to the next zone. Oh, the Steel Garrote are everywhere. They're just patrolling the whole zone at this point.
It cuts.
Okay, when you charge this gun, it does crazy damage.
One for you.
God damn it.
Good shooting, Kai.
If they're just throughout the zone, in theory I could wander around for ages and try and find them all. But in this case, I know it's because they're near the waterfall. I would like to go and clean house. I wonder if Dorez went... Oh no, because Dorez ran over there rather than running into the cave where they are, which probably would have made more sense. Again, I think even if I had come in here and slaughtered all these, this outcome is just, you know, it's a set piece of the game. It was going to happen one way or another. Oh. They're gone. And lizards are here now. To be opened when your mission is complete. Well done. Thanks to the steel gird, Fiormes Inverno is nothing more than a faded memory. Don't bother tarrying here to cover your tracks. Our work takes us deeper into the living lands, to Shatter Scarp and beyond. When you march over the ashes, march with pride. You've earned it. Inquisitor Ludwin, I should have killed these fuckers immediately. The lizards wasted no time moving in. Oh, that makes me angry. I was looking forward to dealing some death to Amir. I assume that means leave the loot as well, because we're moving on. Got him, Wenf. They tell me you found a sympathetic turncoat among the people of Emerald Stair. Good. We certainly understand the benefits of Adrian rule. Give them a reason to serve us. Faith and loyalty will bind them to our cause. Oh, sleepy lizards. Captain Wempf, your report on the Dream Scourge was appreciated but ultimately worthless. This plague will burn itself out in time, and the strong will endure. You are having trouble occupying your time in Emerald Stair. I suggest you find a hobby. Anything but gardening.
I'm coming for Ludwig next.
I know. So am I. Okay, it doesn't do full damage to the targets next to it, but it still does a lot. I'm so salty. I'm so salty I didn't just come here and kill them all back then. I knew I should have. I knew they were the bad guys, but... I don't know. Maybe part of me was holding out hope that things could change, that I could change them. I am but an envoy, though. Oh, I'm getting lost. Hang on. Pretty sure there was a little more the other way. Did it just loop back around? Oh no, just a chest in the corner. I'm sending one of my best paladins to aid you. She will deliver my final instructions. You've served me well. Carry out your orders to the letter and you'll be rewarded in this life and the next. May the burned queen smile upon you. And my orders are as follows. Fiormes Inverno is dragging the living lands down into a shared grave. The Legion will raise the settlement until nothing but ashes remain. Put the city down like an injured animal. Leave the people to witness the consequences of their failure. You may encounter Baroque, a new arrival from the mainland. Deal with them courteously if you cross paths. Deal with them violently if they impede your work. May the flames of the burned queen purify Emerald Stair. Inquisitor Ludwin. Well, I like that there was a bit of courtesy given, but alas. I think that's the bit I jumped up around that went back around. Yeah. What if I had come here and killed them all? What if I had? How much would have changed? Oh, it irks me. Irks me to no end. But decisions were made. This is where we are. I wonder. Did I have a save in that cave? I'm just... I did. I've done too much since, but... what would it mean? I am 6 levels since then. I don't need to know. I don't need to know. That'd be another playthrough kind of thing. Right. I wanted to check the rebel camp as well. See if they made it out, got slaughtered, or if I can encourage them to move on to Thirdborn as well. Oh, right, I leveled. I'm tempted to buy the gun reload one now. A little bit. Oh, we've made it further down. Well, that's where we get the reflect arrows. Okay, we want to get that one then. Oh, I had a second point. Beautiful. Get it straight away then.
What you looking at?
Telling yous need to leave.
I feel for the farmers, but it was an impossible choice.
Nothing?
I feel for the farmers.
Nope. Well, that sucks. Surely they'd want to know more than anyone. Oh, Abaddon there being the god of hope and aspiration as well is a little more on the good side. What we were saying earlier. Okay, there's no else here. That was the inside of the temple. Just gonna hand back in our quest, have a natter with our companions, and then we can move into the next zone.
Yeah.
Is he done? Is the captain dead?
Yes, can rest easy.
I knew I could trust you. And the ring?
Here it is.
My family will never hear. But at least we have something to remember him by. The gods favor you. Safe journey, godlike.
Have to do some upgrading. I have a decent chunk of awakened Adra now. So I could upgrade my pistol. I'm liking the damage the big gun does, but again, the end goal is to be more of a lightning-focused thing. Let's see how far we can get with it. I don't know if the level cap is 20 or if we keep getting points. I see. Look, that requires level 21. 22. So the cap's either 25 or 30? I believe there's still this many of these to get. Yeah, absolutely seems like it's 25 or 30. Okay, I need a camp nearby the gate. And then we actually go to the gate itself. So I go to this one, then I go to camp, and then we leave camp through exiting where we previously were. Also, again, the Steel Garrote have probably just killed everyone here. We should go and investigate that first. Hello, Cape! I knew I'd find you again, Cape. Give it to me.
I'd like a word.
How do you know?
What happened here? A moment of your time, if you please. From one Adiran to another.
I thought the Steel Garrote would be reveling in Fjord's destruction.
There will be time for that once our business is concluded. So, did you enjoy our little bonfire? Inquisitor Ludwig was pleased with our efficiency.
You irredeemable fucking swine!
Keep her on a tight leash. No need for this to get out of hand.
No, but there is. Like, saying the court will hear of this, it was probably sanctioned. You responsible, personally?
One might argue they brought it on themselves.
No, enough of that BS.
Believe it or not, the Steel Garrote owe you an apology on behalf of Inquisitor Ludwig.
Do they?
Bring us her severed head and I'll consider it.
That temperament of yours is exactly the problem she's trying to solve. Our attack came together in haste. You should have been informed, and I regret the oversight.
Why'd you burn it?
One way or another, Fuel Messiverno was always going to burn. Weak government, chaotic farming, dangerous research. They never had a chance.
What right do you have to cast judgment on us?
As the future caretakers of the living lands, we do only what is necessary. Fuel Messiverno's reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lands down with them.
Came to help, not condemn.
Help takes many forms. Look, I'm only telling you this because you deserve to know Ludwig's intentions for the living lands. If Heelgard cannot maintain a grip on the living lands, then the Steel Garrote will simply take it from him. You see, the Steel Garrote answer to the Burned Queen, not your floundering empire. And we will break from Adia, if that's what it takes.
That's big. Now the Emperor will hear of
and
this.
While he frets in the throne room, his puppy dog soldiers will chase.
See, now I can actually go back to Paradise and be like, Ambassador, shit's gotten real.
Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, envoy. She wants to cultivate your potential, as she did mine.
Does she?
You don't want to get between her and the fate of the living land, so let this serve as a warning. Our grasp on this island is going to tighten, even if it costs us allies along the way. Acceptable losses. What you do with this information is up to you. Either way, Emerald Stair is just the beginning.
You didn't come all this way just to explain yourself.
Perceptive. Maybe Ludwig was right about you.
Before I let you go, a little bird sang in my ear that you're going to Shatterscarp.
You don't have to answer that.
Of course, that would have been impossible with these meddlesome rangers in the way.
Give me the option game.
You didn't. I took the liberty of removing them. It's a shame, really. Honorable folk to the last.
You love doing this. Martineau was a decent man. He'll pay for this.
Decent men die every day. When you arrive in Shatterscarp, give this letter to Temerity. Compliments of the Inquisitor.
Give me the go game.
No need to keep you any longer. Let's hope.
Don't
our
you
next
dare let her
meeting
just
is
walk
under
away.
More favorable circumstances.
You're not walking away from this.
You know, there's a depraved part of me that was hoping you'd make this interesting.
Every part of you.
Let's make this a battle to remember.
Sorry it'll be over so quickly then.
They're coming!
Oh, she's getting healed. Alright. Good miss. All the frost grenades. Did he bounce that back at me? Oh no, I'm frozen.
Another soul for the wheel.
I need to kill your healer first, Captain. There you go. There we go, Captain. You best drop that cape.
Dodge this!
Just like the good old days.
That's not the armor she was wearing, game. That's not the weapon she was using either, game. Fuck that. That's frustrating. Stamina and frost damage. That's it. The chill radiating from this coal-black armor is like a kiss from beyond the grave. These reinforced gauntlets allow the wearer to block incoming attacks with minimal effort. And though the frigid metal may cause numbness in the fingers, they are a cryomancer's best friend. The deathly aura emanating from the gauntlets vastly empowers the potency of the wearer's frost magic. Yep, that's not what she was wearing, game. At all. That's genuinely upsetting. That's like, I wanted that cape, I'd have wanted that axe. Is it a thing of, her gear would have been too good to have at this point? And if she showed up and killing her later, she would have dropped those things? Because that pisses me off. To head sharpshooter first class of Shatterscarp, Temerity Kaiwa III. On behalf of the Bird Queen and the Emperor of Adir, I hereby command that the ruin of Naku Tedek be surrendered to Adir. If you resist, Shatterscarp will share Fiormes Inverno's fate. By my oath, Inquisitor Ludwin. I mean, I'm not going to deliver this in that way, but I will let them know. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed I was robbed of either the axe or, more importantly, that fancy cape. So I wanted that fancy cape. It was mine by right. Belonged to me. Cape or no cape, I would have still killed them there. She was enjoying all of it far too much. Just boiling my blood on the other end here, like, I'm gonna kill you. Like, going through the dialogue a little too quickly, but I'm gonna kill you. Let's talk with folks at camp before we move on. Start considering some of our other upgrades. Arius.
Envoy, it's clear that no matter what happened, these people couldn't stay in Fior. Just not sure you did the right thing. These people won't survive long in a place like Thirdborn.
What makes you say that?
Thirdborn is a rough town. They literally do their business inside the skeleton of a Leviathan. If you thought Paradise's docks were rough, just wait. Plus, they have a nogfish curry that will peel your tongue.
Peel your tongue is such a way to say it.
Right, change.
I'm not going to press him for info on his past. Giata told me not to.
Not before I've done some reading.
Oh, but he wants more.
Envoy? Gods, I can't believe what's happening around here. Fior has been destroyed. Just like that.
I, for one, would love the chance to smash Ludwig's teeth in.
Teeth, fingers, toes, arms, that freaky bloodstained mask she's always wearing. All of it. I'm sure we'll all get our chance soon enough. Right, Chief.
That line needs to stop. Surely you could have a few different tones for it. Giata.
We should talk. Fior Messiverno was the pride of 2 generations. And now, nothing but ashes and embers. My home, my lab, my parents. It feels as if I lost them all over again.
I'll pay.
The steel garrote are just a symptom. I keep asking myself, how could I have missed this? How could I not have known an attack was coming? We were all so occupied with the Dream Scourge, we missed the enemy on our doorstep.
That's a fair point, and we literally saw the enemy on the doorstep.
No matter where Animancers go, someone is always trying to kill us. Nothing enrages the gods more than mortals in pursuit of knowledge.
It's a fair point. I wonder if our god, how they feel about it.
I doubt they know the meaning of the word. They seem a little out of touch. Listen to me. A failed Animancer lashing out at everything in reach. Even with all the tools at my disposal. I couldn't stop the Dream Scourge. And I couldn't save my people. How do I live up to my family's example when I can't even help myself?
I'd have wanted you to put your needs ahead of theirs.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you weren't raised by Animancers. Their ambition destroyed our family. Now it falls to me to find meaning in my parents' sacrifice. And I don't know if I can. I have some pondering to do. Let me know if there's anything else.
Think the people of Fior are going to be alright?
Sending my people to Thirdborn. It's a good arrangement. They get a roof over their heads. The city gets Animancers. And everyone gets along. For once.
Here's hoping. Think that uncommon?
The free settlements have enough cultural and ideological differences that we don't always see eye to eye. But when it comes to survival, there is no disagreement. We're in this together. Look, I know you didn't come to this island to help us. And yet you were here when others would have looked away. Despite everything that happened, it means a lot.
People deserve better. They get a break.
We all deserve better. But fate decided otherwise. Well, Onward to better things. If you need anything, you know where to find me. Not before I've done some reading.
Hey, about earlier. Sorry for going off like that. I haven't talked about Tom in a while. I haven't had much of a crew lately, and it's been easy to follow your lead. Seeing the choices you've made has put me at ease. Maybe a little too much.
Nothing to apologize for.
First time for everything, huh? Night, envoy.
Alright, we have that other totem, which may mean we get some more godly inklings. Where is our little totem strand?
My city. It's all gone.
It's never easy leaving home behind. I'm sorry, Giada.
Thank you. At least I'm not alone.
Brief for once. Ah, it happens. Listen.
What have you found?
They call themselves the Akita. They worship
Oh, it's
strange child.
It's a memory. It's not current. So Wodica heard something off in the distance. So we're not at what the gods currently think yet.
Woodica will be displeased to hear it.
Woodica is never pleased.
What of Skane?
That is all I have. The rest is none of my concern.
Yeah.
Still, you refuse to take sides. This affects you too, you know.
I admit my sympathy. A group of exiles. A forbidden faith. But the Queen's tenuous favor. Yes. Compelling indeed.
The conflict.
The burned queen against a single settlement. If your question is one of power, the answer speaks for itself.
It does. Though I will say this. The Queen may have her motives. Sometimes standing idly by is greater subterfuge than action.
I hope this does not force all our hands.
So, but given the Steel Garrote are her order, she has a personal bugbear here.
There. Adds a little culture to the camp, doesn't it?
So this one is attack speed when we get back up, more damage while we're stealthed, crit steal randomly poison, increase our damage against stuff tougher, some dex, some constitution, and we do a little bit of retribution. Whereas Wodica's companion cooldowns, companion abilities increase my damage, which works really well with Giata's. Crit steal fire accumulation, reviving companion grants stuff, second wind cast ring of fire, we get some intellect and resolve. I like these more for now. I think we're going to definitely find a better one though.
I'm going to miss Fior Massivera.
Okay, I want to upgrade my pistol. So now it's at the same point as this one. 0-3. 0-3. I have so little of that plant though. Hang on. I need to check what shields I have first. So I need to upgrade one to go with my pistol.
It had a timeless charm. Like it was.
Let's see. Move speed and frost resistance. Not the prettiest of the shields, and it's going to take the most upgrading to get to that point. Oh, I don't even have any of those old herbs. I don't even know if I could upgrade it.
It's plucked from the hills outside
Can I
Salona.
degrade stuff?
What we
Oh yeah, you can. Is that just 1 for 1? Just more move speed while I'm blocking and shooting. Okay, that's put us at the same point as the pistol. Or nearly. Need another petrified wood branch. Okay, we can always break stuff back down again if the need arises. Leave that bit of Adra for now. It just annoys me that everything requires the plants to upgrade, rather than that being separate. Oh, I can do my sword and my main armor, though. Probably do that first. That's all the plants, though. That takes 4, that takes 2. We should do these at least once.
Miss the most, Giada.
I think I'll miss...
Let's see, I'll put back the other shield because maybe there is a build for that. But I want to take out things that I'm definitely not going to use and actually start breaking them down. I'm not going to use this book. Oh, and they're going to create the lower level stuff as well. Which means that's going to start to add up. I should break things down. I know I like keeping unique things, but... I know I'm not going to use them. They're just going to sit here. I need to start making use of things. Keep the other shields, because I might actually change my mind about shields. The healing sword might be... Nah, I'm not going to use it, though. I could pistol one-handed sword, but at that point, I'm just using it to block and run, to kite. I'm never going to use that shield. I may use that one, so I'll keep that one. I'll start breaking down all the others. You watch later, it'll be like, oh, here's a museum where you can take all of your unique items and put them on display. Fuck! This doesn't seem like the kind... We're moving through zones. I doubt we're going to get a house where we place all the things. And the game keeps telling me to break them down, to be fair. I do like the gun. Maybe I stash that in camp. Yeah, I keep the big gun because I kind of like it.
It's most of all.
The Defiance.
Your Messiverno is an act of rebellion. We denounce the Republic's We subverted nature, and we have...
Corrupted Adra. That doesn't feel great. Oh, I can do one. How many needed to move my sword into that? 5. I can make 2? Three. No, not enough. The sickly red Adra has been tainted with corruption. When souls are unable to properly travel through an Adra pillar, the metaphysical space within begins to decay, leading to this corruption. Yeah. Okay, they're all at that point. Shield's a little bit behind, but that's okay.
Bended Adir.
I'm surprised you remember it so fondly, given where it got you.
Oh, and the shield didn't get one. That's fine.
Good or bad, defiance was our culture, the bedrock of our community. And I'm going to miss it.
Oh, before going on to the next zone, I should pop by Paradise. And maybe we can go and let the ambassador know what's going on. I don't know if that will actually achieve anything, but I'd like to try. And I wasn't even sure we could go back, to be fair. And my party members suddenly have more to say. Whoops. There we go. It's all fine. Oh, we had this goddamn treasure chest to find. I thought Sataza was here. I'm confused. Well, first, let me go see the ambassador. See if the game actually accounts for me coming back to say something. Clearly, it wants you to be able to go back and do side quests, but...
The envoy's killer has been found and allowed to go free. Guards declare no further danger.
Hey, Garrick.
Still can't believe you're alive.
Ambassador.
Don't bother. I already know what you're going to say. I did everything in my power to save
does
your
acknowledge it.
Messi Verno. But even diplomacy has its limits.
Might have warned me you were going to burn down the settlement.
Well, had I known this was going to happen, I would have done more than warn you.
Where was your dude who was looking for me the whole time there?
May I speak frankly? I came here with the understanding that Adir would spread its influence through cooperation and mutual interest. Inquisitor Ludwig, and apparently our Emperor, had something very different in mind.
Wait, he is on side with it then?
We may question their wisdom, but we cannot question...
The captain I just spoke to was talking about leaving the Empire.
Well, that answers my next question. You must be the Animancer I've heard so much about.
Ambassador Falshin Heelguard, welcome to our
She is not going to respond well to that.
After what your soldiers did to Fior Messiverno, I ought to rip the soul from your body.
You have every right to your rage. Believe me, I would have stopped it if I could.
Enough of your lies. You are nothing more than a spider, hiding in the safety of your web.
If only it were that simple. Envoy, need I remind you that traveling with an animancer could be hazardous to your life, your very soul.
Boy, right now? I don't care. She's with me.
Fair enough. But you might find reason to care when the Inquisitor learns of this.
At this point, I'm a killer.
And she will, though not from me. But enough about unpleasant matters.
Oh my god. I'll be going. I'm glad the game acknowledged that I came back to talk to him. Why is there a red back here? Why is there an enemy back there? I need to know. I saw it on the map. There's like an alley back here, right? Yeah. Why? What's happened in the alley? Did I never go this way? Son of a bitch.
Stand back. I don't think the new owners like company.
Wow. Just some level 1 spiders.
Nice.
Shit, we missed so long ago. That's absolutely wild. There's going to be little bits like this throughout the entire game that I have simply missed.
I was worried for a second.
Insane. Absolutely insane. Oh, that's where that... I remember this closed door. Fancy that. Right, where is this cartographer then? Game doesn't say. He wasn't just in the city I was in, was he? I'm gonna Google it. Hang on. It's in Paradise. It's in Hightown. That's why it didn't show up on the sodding map. God damn it. Oh, I need to look up that goddamn treasure map too. We're ready to move on to a new zone. I'm not going to spend another hour trying to find one tower. There it is.
Allowed these interlopers onto our streets.
Oh boy, it's all gotten very, very messy. Should we visit the brothel while we're here?
You're back.
didn't make it is a
You
map.
have our condolences, Master Cartographer. The beauty of Emerald Stair hides the danger at its heart.
Fletcher! Oh, I was sure she would be safe. Her maps were so meticulous. She even made her own ink. Please, keep searching. I'm sure the others will turn up soon.
They're all going to be dead. Oh, I'm grabbing more of this while I'm here. No steel garrote in town, is there? That I can quickly just do in. What am I running for? I could check all the stores and buy up any more upgrade material. I don't think I need it that badly at the moment. I've got the things I wanted upgraded. The fact, by the way, we've done 1, 2. The upgrade materials leads me to believe there'll be 2 more zones, but this map still looks big enough that there'd be more than 2 zones? So I'm confused. Unless there's some smaller zones. Alright, let's have a look for this one. You're joking, game. I'm looking around the rivers looking for it all. Do you know where it is? Fuck it, up here. The last place I would have looked, I would have gone up and down the goddamn rivers. I know it's surrounded by water, but I just assumed it was a river. We found the map here, for God's sake.
Don't take this the wrong way, but your friend the ambassador is an asshole.
But she comments on us going back for it. He was extremely rude to you. I'm sorry.
You aren't the one who should apologize.
I know, but he won't.
What is it about authorities? No modesty, no humility, and barely any regard for others.
Maybe if you should. No. Mind you of Ignacy.
In more ways than one. Does that kind of power appeal to you? Would you lord over this island as the ambassador does?
He's a political puppet. The Garrote are the ones in
Ruling
power.
with a sword instead of a quill. I don't know which is worse. Well, I've kept you as a captive audience long enough.
No
If
worries.
there's anything else, just thanks for talking.
Hotel's still we good. We good for now. I should probably make some food. Let's cook up all of our meat. We need some tea. Shouldn't need the others. We've not been using them much. We can, but we've not been using them much. Carrying around so much porridge. It's obscene. Nah, that'll do for now. That's plenty of food. We're never going to bloody run out. Exit here. think I may have chosen the wrong spot. In third bomb, we definitely want Kai out. I just prefer Giata to the other one. So for the next zone, we're probably going to have Kai and Yatzil. And then for the one after that, we're probably going to have Marius and Kai again. Or maybe Marius and Yatzil. Depends how much Kai we get. Right, where's this sodding tower? It's one with orange leaves around it, assumably.
The ashes. I can't breathe. Go inside. I'll stand the watch for anyone who wants the sanctuary.
Some trees and a few ledges. Is it this bit? It's not quite the colour. I don't think it's that one, but... Again, my Google, I just glanced and saw the general location of a circle. I did not zoom in or find a screenshot. But I will. So again, we've already been here. We've looked through. Oh, I've just read where the goddamn map is. I'm an idiot. Okay. I was partially right before. It is up here by the glade. Just at the front, not at the back. The river's so far. It irks me. It irks me so. Can it even read when the game's saying, oh no, here's your answer. Somewhere up and to the side here. Thanks, game. Not what I wanted. Oh, hello. I guess... I'm sure I dropped down here. I have absolutely been down here. Why sudden lizard? Like, yeah, there was the arrow in the dude. Why were there lizards? Sometimes, game. Like, you didn't respawn enemies, there was just random lizards down here. Were they replacing steel Garrote folks that were meant to come out when I was last here? I'm so confused. clearly isn't this house, but... No, I've gone way too far past. I need to be, like, up there. These mushrooms. Ooh. That's orangey. Ah! I hadn't even come up here before. Assuming I'm at the right one. Hey, my legs! Every time! This is where that guy was, and they... That one, maybe? It looks a lot more likely. Door. Right, well, there'll be a way to open this then, won't there? Okay, there's the chest. How to open the door? There a button? Oh. Right there. You watch the shield be better than the one I just spent all that material on. Nature's Ward. Oh, bless my back. Oh no, it's okay. It can just remove some poison and has thorns. I've never been a big fan of thorns in games where something hits you and they take damage back. The rough bark that makes up the shield is overtaken with thick growths of spiny brambles. Though there no longer appears to be any life or new growth to these brambles, neither do they show any signs of decay, thanks to the wicked point that the brambles end in. Painful retribution awaits any foe, the shield's wielder. And we break it down. Yoink. Delicious. Well then, other than Kai eventually getting back to us, we move on. We'll take a quick bio break before we push into the next bite. But we'll go in and we'll see how big the zone is, if there's anything awaiting us immediately, the position of the city. Just get a bit of the lay of the land before calling it for the evening. We're not too late at the moment. I started a little earlier. Right, save here. Right. Oh! Stretch your legs, refill your beverage. I'll be back with you in just a few minutes. I'll see you soon. And we're back. Thank you for your patience. So, on to Shatterspire. Yep, grenade button again by mistake as I readjust controller. There we go. Thanks, game. It's not the game's fault, it was me. Let's go investigate.
You came to Emerald Stair looking for answers, and now we're leaving with more questions. How do we fight the Dream Scourge? What can we do about Sapadal? And where is the garden? Not to mention, why the Steel Garrote burned my fucking home to the ground.
I started to prepare for a full invasion.
Then we had better prepare to fight back. I will not forget Fiorme Siverna. Everything it was, and everything it could have been. And I will never forgive. Never.
So on top of the Dream Scourge rotting your fields and turning kith and beast alike into monsters, now we've got a Death Guard Inquisitor and the Steel Garrote dogging our steps. Do you think Ludwig will try something similar in Thirdborn?
Isn't the type to grow careless with victory. She'll be wary.
She'll have her work cut out for her in Thirdborn. Thirdborn's a rugged place that attracts rugged people.
More likely to fight back then.
Lots of Rawatayans, scramble routes with no prospects back home, washouts from military or mercenary life, sailors in search of steady ground. Add to that a motley assortment of pirates, free spirits, and people who like living under the loosest grasp of the law, and you've got Thirdborn.
They're not gonna like me, are they?
But rumor has it something's amiss in Shatterscarp. Strange dreams, disappearances.
More Dream Scourge, then.
People wandering into the desert and never returning, or coming back, changed.
Dream Scourge.
That's what I'm afraid of.
At least that tells us we're on the right track. This Dream Scourge is one of the weirdest things I've ever tried to hunt.
What do you know about Thirdborn, Marius?
Town full of survivors. Anyone who decides to stake out a life in Shatterscarp isn't someone you want to mess with. Good enough people, though. And generally less likely to rob you or bore you to sleep than other places we've been.
Everything we learned in Naku Tedek points us to the garden. Thirdborn is just a stepping stone. But we don't know anything about the garden. It could be a myth or a metaphor.
I mean, Yatzil said it was a place.
Whatever the garden is or isn't, it's our only lead. We find the garden, we find the Dream Scourge.
Yatzil believes the answer lies in another godless ruin, Naku Kubel.
Yatzli is a master of the unknown and the unknowable. No mystery eludes her for long. If there is a path to the garden, Yatzli can lead us to it. I'd follow her anywhere.
Or maybe that god poking around your soul could give us directions.
Ask for directions. Why didn't I think of that? Kai, that's brilliant.
I can't tell if that's sheer sarcasm.
Whatever Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot of metaphysical noise.
Or maybe not.
But it couldn't hurt to try.
Let's do it.
This is so exciting. Sapadal? It's Giata.
Oh, you mean
Giata Castel. If you're listening, could you please tell us more about the garden?
Castel.
Oh.
Castel. Why does this name sing to us? A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the notes. We cannot reach. The branches bind.
Did you get anything?
Seem to recognize you.
What? No. They must have confused me with someone else.
Well, souls and reincarnation.
Clearly your link to Sapadal isn't as strong as it was in Naku Tedek. But I'll take it over nothing.
Anyone else want to try a question?
I'll pass. I've heard too many ghost stories that start this way.
Right. If I wanted to waste time, that's what I carry a flute for.
Wow, you too.
Just me then. Really? No one else has a question for the god of the living lands? Fascinating.
So let me see if I got this straight. We're looking for the garden, which might not exist. Our best lead is Yatzli, an eccentric scholar who's gone ahead to Thirdborn, where the Dream Scourge may be ravaging.
Don't look at me. I was fine going back to Paradise.
I know it's a lot, but this is the next step. You have to take it.
Listen, I hate to ask this, but while we're in Shatterscarp, there's something I need to do. Something I owe Tama. There's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Area called the Shark's Teeth.
Interesting nobody else has asked me for a quest yet.
Tama lost his badge there. I need to get it.
We'll go.
Thanks.
Takes courage to go back for something you lost. I wouldn't have it in me.
I don't know if I'm going to be taking you around with me, Marius, when we get to Dwarvy Bit. You seem like you'd be happier in camp, but I think we're going to have to.
Get some rest. Sleep is good for the soul. Maybe this doesn't need to be said, but I don't blame you for what happened to Fior Messiverno. I just wanted you to know.
It's kind of her to say. I'm beginning to question what the Empire is doing in the Living Lands.
No need to question it anymore. They've made their intentions clear.
And the ambassador cleared it up. Like as we said before, the captain lady was like, Eldero was like, we'll break from the Empire if we need to, but clearly they don't need to.
I'll get the bastards who did this. One way or another, I'll make them pay.
Let's get some rest. We have a long day ahead of us.
We smell death here.
Listen to me, look here. Can you focus on my voice? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you.
Adherence?
Oh, I'm just dizzy.
That last fight gouged a hole through our ranks. How many did you lose?
Too many. Not even counting the ones we had to put down because they turned into dream thralls.
Oh boy.
I had to put
There's
down
less
3
desert,
good
more
men
canyons.
myself. Telling their family. That was worse.
Oh, it's
Don't
this
talk
guy.
to me like you're the only one who understands hardship.
He's done so many voices in WoW and plenty of other games.
You think we want to be here? Think again.
So leave. I can't wait to see the last of you and your people.
And go where? Nothing but death waiting out there. Better we die with honor.
Another Adiran, Kutabao.
Hold on. This isn't one of mine. Or Ludwig's. You must be the envoy Hilgard told me about.
Well, you picked a damn fine time to show up.
One perception. Seen a lot of fighting in my lifetime. There's a battle here, when you nearly lost.
It was a bloodbath. Dream Thralls ambushed us an hour ago. We're still counting the dead.
Ambushed? Sounds like they're organizing in a way that shouldn't be possible.
Our dead, to be precise.
We lost soldiers too, protecting your people.
Yes, how heroic. Protecting Kith from Adiran dream thralls.
No, you can't blame them for the Deer and stuff, for the Dreamfall stuff. Are the Dreamfalls here all... Oh no, because she said they had to put her own down. They're all afflicted?
Unfortunately, yes. As far as we've been able to determine by our scouts.
In all their military might, your Adiran comrades decided to go wandering through the desert, despite my advice. And now we're all paying for their idiocy. Thirdborners and Adirans alike.
We've since pulled back to Eagle's Reach until more reinforcements arrive to contain the Dream Thralls. Whatever your intentions here, Envoy, it's not worth it. Better to go back to Paradise where it's safe.
I'm looking for you at Sil. I told her I'd meet her in Thirdborn.
I'm sorry, Envoy. I don't recognize the name.
She must have come through here.
Of course, that strange Orlin scholar. She
There you
came
go.
through not too long ago. Should be in town by now. Before you go, Envoy, Kith aren't too keen on Adirans at the moment. Rumor of what happened in Fjord is already starting to spread. Just watch your back, alright?
That's very kind, considering your temperament. Keep that in mind.
Good luck, Envoy. Gods protect you. Another soul lost. What a waste.
Envoy, I have something to ask of you. A good man is dead out there in the sands.
The Dream Thralls ambushed us, and Helshin, he held them off so we could escape. There was a sword he had that was precious to him, and he would have wanted that sword to continue the fight for Adir. It's of good quality. Might be of use to you.
I'm sorry for your loss. I'll do what I can to keep the memory alive.
I appreciate it. You'll find the sword out in the ancient lake bed, at the bottom of the rounded cliff.
And we will probably dismantle it.
Thank you again, Envoy.
No. Beard boost on the Wow. Good show, old boy. Do you want to try again? Please drop it again. I didn't see it fully. Come on. Building up to it. The point up! What are you doing? It'll cycle through. I have faith. Patience. Aha! There it is. Lovely stuff. Next to the crying fellow, what are you doing?
Wodigga, take this dream scourge. God, I hate this posting.
Move along, Envoy.
Why?
This isn't a place to just stand around.
He says, standing around. Yeah. Don't mind me. I'm the envoy. I can just take supplies. No.
Yeah, at least the shack stopped smouldering.
Good God.
Many of our people settle here by their own will. I don't know.
Fools.
Okay. It's bigger still. With Thirdborn all the way down there.
Well, we warned them not to settle in the goddamn desert. Sure, the captain says a broken lantern killed them, but it was just an accident.
What's happening over there?
If they hadn't been there, you know.
Maybe they'd still be alive. Maybe they'd have gotten themselves killed.
It's all mush.
You'll never know.
We've lost good kith out there, Envoy. Make sure you don't join their
God, there's no going home after this. Not really.
We have everything we need in Adir. What are we doing here?
Quiet's worse than the action. Nothing's worse than...
Thirdborners have been on edge ever since the mines got shut down. Ah, welcome to the shit, Envoy. Sorry for the mess, but it can't be helped. Not when a fucking horde of dream thralls screams up the
Fucking hell.
path. At least they're not coming out of the fucking rock like they did in the mines. Oh, dream thralls, spiders.
Oh no, the spiders have been mushroomed.
Nothing is spared this plague. Neither the land, nor the creatures who inhabit it.
Aye, a living nightmare. They swarmed just like that. These dream scourge people don't eat their kill.
Where are these mines?
Follow the path down. You'll see the elevator. It's broken now, but the mines are just on the cliff above.
I used to hear stories about cave-ins up there. Watch your step.
If you hit the Leviathan's skull when you're up there, you've gone too far. You'll know it when you see it.
Why do we have soldiers in there?
The powers that be decided we'd help Thirdborn reopen an old, abandoned sulfur mine. Help arm Thirdborn against the Dream Scourge, you see. Make friends. But it's not my place to talk about any of it.
I'll take a look.
If it please you, sounds like they need all the help they can get.
Normally, spiders are beneficial to an ecosystem. But there's nothing normal about this.
You there? Please!
Quests everywhere.
We need help!
Hang on, I'm just taking these pies.
Darren! Please! We need help!
Our parents, they...
We were out finding food, but when we came back, they'd changed.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of this.
They attacked us, tried to rip us apart.
Did you say your parents changed? Oh no.
We locked them inside the house, but we don't know what to do.
That's the wisest thing you can do. Both of you have seen violence. I know the look. Cannot spare them.
No, you can't kill them.
Tamamu, the Adiran is right. They're in our home by the cliff face.
No. Mother. Father.
Please. Try to make it fast. And let us know when it's over. We'll need to do the last rites.
Aye, aye.
Let us know when it's over. Gods, what a thing to say about one's family.
Where's that at? There's the mines. There's the homestead. Alright. Head there first, it's closer.
Eye sharp. Dream thralls ahead.
Oh, they're just here.
Knives and shit!
Purge the blades!
In the eyes!
Not bad, uncle.
Again, are they organized now? What force is coercing them to work together? Coalescing. That's the word I was looking for. They're still capable of reloading guns.
Stragglers from Eagle's Reach. They weren't ready for this.
Who's ready for more?
Let's grab the teleportation
I believe
stone.
It's been 6 years since I saw this place.
Long time, Kai. Bit of cheese just left by the fire. I will take it. Music sufficiently deserty. Reminds me a little bit like Mulgore and Thunderbluff.
Another one down. I hate to see what the Dream Scourge does to nature. Much less.
Can't imagine having to kill one of your own, even after they've turned.
Yeah. What does that mean? Yeah. Piles of grenades. Burial site. Why a pile of grenades, though, for the dead? That winds me back round there. We gotta go to the house first.
They're coming.
In the garden.
Here we go. Well struck.
That was a close one.
New leaves in the oasis. Why did you cut them down?
See, now it's worrying. Now you're not saying we've got to clean out the rot. Now you're saying these are a part of me. And my suspicion is getting worse about it. Because what they view as the rot might just be the steel garrote and not the actual dream scourging.
Who goes?
It feels wrong killing them. But what choice do we have?
We have got to put a stop to this thing, Envoy.
Felt like they were about to explode. We did it.
Are they? Did you?
Are they dead?
Yes. I'm sorry.
It had to be done.
It can make you stronger, but you never have to like it. Don't forget that.
Let's go, Nameho. We need to be with them now.
We still don't know if this thing spreads from corpses.
Eventually.
Rather than cutting down and around to more, let's go and investigate the mine first. Yeah, because it went down for more. Maybe the area's not. It's going to be more corridory than I'm maybe giving it credit for.
Stranded between the Adiran army and a desert of dream thralls. How long till they fix this godforsaken platform?
We took you in when the dream thrall swarmed. We weren't bad company, were we?
That's neither here nor there. I just don't want to get killed. Get them to fix the damned lift, won't you?
Oh, I guess I have to go around. However, I can do this by just climbing. No, I can't. Robbed. Oh, this might be way too sheer. Yeah, no getting around that way. No. No, game's not giving me much choice. It feels hot just looking at the place. They really got the vibe across. I think it's just that little bit of cloud hanging overhead just makes it kind of feel stifling in a way. What is all this pink shit?
We've got company.
How much shield do you need? Oh my god. Can't. It's in too many pieces. Oh! There's a stamina kill with ranged weapons. That's a pretty cool discovery. Can we climb the pink? Not really. Maybe we won't see bears and oh! The game has crashed. That is a first, Avowed. That is a first. Alright, let me make sure by loading it up again that everything's just fine. Hopefully, because sometimes I've had streams crash before and it has buggered a recording if I don't reconnect it fast enough. It's happened for both Dragon Age and Monster Hunter over time. And your heart always worries for the worst case scenario of, oh, my save game's been deleted. Welp, you know what I mean? Okay, the continue button is there. That's all good. Best case scenario, everything works. Ooh. Need to fully hit that vibe. They need the sun to show through stronger. Okay, we got to here. Alright then. I think rather than attempt to go back where we were, let's make camp, chat with our companions, and then begin our explorations the next time. Shatterscarp. Shatterscarp. There we go. Trying to get the name down. Don't know how quickly I want to get to Thirdborn either. How much I want to explore. I could go through everything until Thirdborn, but then I'd miss out on Yatzil as well. Like everybody wants a chat. Marius?
This place was bad enough before the Dream Scourge. Now it's downright hazardous.
What makes it so dangerous?
This used to be a fertile land, with lakes, forests, all of that. Then everything suddenly changed several hundred years ago. Now it's blasted deserts and dried up seas. Anything that lives here is simply stubborn enough not to die.
That's the most apt description of Thirdborn I've ever heard.
I get the impression you haven't spent much time here.
I've taken people to and from Thirdborn, and they've all survived. Mostly because they were only going to and from Thirdborn. I have a feeling our quest is going to take us well outside that well-traveled path.
Yep.
What do you need?
Give me some intel about the place.
What do you need?
Any more about it?
If you're asking about the ruins and shrines and all that, you're asking the wrong person. Best we avoid those out here. This place is deadly enough without the ghosts and monsters and weird magical walls you find in those
magical
places.
walls?
Trust me. Sometimes I bring someone with more bravery than smarts out here, and they always turn around at the first empty room that tells them to go away. I don't blame them. If you're looking to survive, don't try to get yourself killed. That's the first rule.
Any tips for surviving?
Let's see. Shatterscarp doesn't want to kill you, really, but it isn't interested in helping you survive either. The key here is water and shade. Cover your skin, or it'll be dried out in no time and you'll be as red as a Balrog's throat.
Keep mentioning Balrogs. We are going to fight one before the game's
You
over.
might be worried about saving water, but what you want to do is try not to sweat. Stay in shade as much as you can. And don't drink the water from the plants out here. They're all full of parasites and poisons.
Oh, great!
Getting sick out here is the worst. Right, change.
Get some rest.
Thanks for talking.
Jutta?
I don't leave Emerald Stair often enough. With everything going on, there's been no time to explore. My city had to burn down before I could take a vacation. Sorry. I'm in a mood, if you couldn't tell.
It's quite alright. Don't need to apologize. So am I. Let's be miserable together.
Well, I don't have any other plans. I used to think I had it all figured out. But the Living Lands proved me wrong in so many ways. This entire island is the prison of a mad god. How is one Animancer supposed to compete with that?
You're not alone. You have an envoy, a mercenary, and a tracker.
All we're missing is the juggling act. Maybe I'm being melodramatic, or maybe I'm not used to seeing things clearly. But what if animancy has no future in the living
Oh
lands?
boy, we're really going diving off the deep
My
end.
entire career was a mistake.
Have a little faith in yourself. You chose this path for a reason.
Did I? After what happened to my parents, I always thought the path chose me. You're a good listener as always, but I've taken enough of your time. I'll be fine, really.
All right.
I'm not the first Animancer to question her life choices, and I won't be the last.
What about the place, then?
What's on your mind?
Any history?
I'm afraid not. I've spent a little time in Dawnshore, but this place is a mystery to me. It's good to be somewhere different. Somewhere I can build new memories. Whenever I'm reminded of how big this island really is, it makes my problems feel smaller.
Alright, get some rest.
Until next time. I hope Thirdborn is a good community for my people. They've been through a lot.
Thirdborn's a rough town, but it's not all bad, assuming they're willing to pull their weight.
Animancers can be an eccentric bunch, but we know the meaning of a good day's work.
Ty always hogging the fire.
Hey, I wanted to talk to you about what happened in Emerald Stair. I know your Emperor sent you here to represent Adir, but the Steel Garrote raising Fior has gotta make things harder for you.
Say that again.
I mean, for you, personally. The cruelty we saw, it's hard to reconcile that with the place you've called home. I just wanted to know how you're feeling about all this.
Sounds like you're speaking from personal experience.
Yeah, I told you about my time fighting under Rauatai's flag in the Deadfire. Seeing what we did there, what we allowed. I felt like the home I knew was changing, bit by bit, or maybe I was.
Yeah.
Enough about me, though. I want to know about you.
I'm questioning a lot right now. Always be damned, I didn't sign up for this.
I hear that. Unfortunately, I don't think this situation is going to get any easier. It makes venturing through the treacherous wild seem like a relief.
It's simpler.
Anyway, I just want to check in with you.
Cheers, Kai.
This may be your burden, but you don't have to carry it alone.
No.
What's on your mind?
Tell me about Tama's badge, the one we're looking for.
A marker of his service to Thirdborn's defense. And something that helps his comrades identify his remains, if needed.
You always hope it won't come to that.
You hope it won't, but you know it might. It's an old Rauataian naval tradition that Thirdborn's kept alive. And another debt I owe him.
Fair enough. How did Thirdborn come to be then? I know it's like a lot of leftover folks, but how do they build out here?
The story goes that a lot of the first arrivals were Rauataians without other prospects. Too low on the ladder to take over the family trade, too poor to learn another.
Thirdborn of their families?
Exactly. Rauatai's an inhospitable environment, to say the least, so my people have a proud tradition of seeking our fortunes elsewhere.
I'm building regardless of the environment.
Rauatai's got a big navy that always needs fresh blood, and there are plenty of opportunities for large, colorful mercenaries and bodyguards all over Aora.
Let me guess, some of them wound up here?
You got it. It's hard to say when Thirdborn was properly founded. It started as a convenient harbor for pirates and mercs to lie low. Bold, or desperate, fishing crews from Rauatai would follow seasonal catches out here.
Seems like a rough place to lie low, and a long way for a fishing trip.
That tells you something about the people willing to attempt it. Over time, those early arrivals built huts, a proper harbor, and walls to protect them from all the hungry things in the desert. Well, that brought in a steady trickle of veterans, ruffians, trophy hunters, and rugged eccentrics. People looking for fresh adventure, or running from the consequences of their old ones.
I really want to go. Meet a load of people there. When were you?
Bit of both, I guess.
Any more about the place?
Where to start? It's a huge desert full of sandy wastes, canyons, and highlands. On a clear day, you can stand at one of the overlooks to gaze straight across the great sand sea and see no end to the dunes.
I prefer a little greenery myself.
Rawatai didn't have much of that, so I guess I'm used to it. But Shatterscarp may surprise you. It's dangerous and stark. A lot like Rawatai, but in a different way. Sandstorms instead of typhoons.
Oh, great.
Guess that's part of what I liked about it. Familiar, but different.
Cheers, Kai.
Shake the sand out of your bedroll before you settle in.
I'm exiting and doing my sign-off out of camp. They don't all immediately talk over me, as they are prone to do. I think the best thing to be would be head to Thirdborn, but try to clear out what's down here. Deal with this lake bed. Maybe circle back to the mine? And then go to Thirdborn, and then start pushing outward and upward, depending on the direction the main quest takes me. Because that seemed to work out pretty well for Emerald Stair. Was going in the direction of the main quest, it being clear where the next step... Like, once the main quest here is like, here, for example, maybe where the garden is. Maybe up here's the garden. Maybe over here's the garden. Wherever the hell the garden is. Maybe where this snake is. Just chilling in the garden. I think that it's a little close to the city, to be fair for that. But we'll figure it out. With that said then, folks, I will say... Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed yourselves, don't forget to hit that like button. Helps push the video through the algorithm so more folks can come hang out and play some games with us. Subscribe for more content here on the channel. On the weekdays we're at 9 AM GMT with some World of Warcraft, and between 4 and 6 we start up with other games. And you can find playlists to all the games we've already covered right here on the channel to binge to your heart's content. So until next time folks, much love, take care, and bye bye.